investigation code.
Hype train!
Yeah, hype train, yo!
Hype train!
Okay,
Loud noises!
We're 69%
Nice.
Nice.
69%.
Nice.
Jesus, oh god. Okay.
I like those numbers.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to SNKronize, and I'm once again joined by Olaf and Kitty. How you guys? I'm sorry, Olaf and Yamakitty.
It's Nekozaki.
Nekozaki. There you go. Oh, look at
Mountain
this
of
Saber X.
Oh!
Saber X with the 5 gift subs. Sigma Nuts Cat Butts to all of you guys. Thank you for the
Nice.
Get Troy playable for KOFXV. So Seru, thanks to those gift subs, he's bought himself another 2
Kenso jokes?
Kenso insults.
Oh, there you go.
Bought himself a couple of Kenso insults. So we're
Without
actually
getting timed out.
Yeah, we actually reached a 2. Oh, and that's the wrong message at the top over there.
Oh, whoopsie.
Well,
You do so many things throughout the week, like...
yeah, I mean that was yesterday. We did the reason why we didn't stream yesterday. We did the Kimono Michi, and I wanted everybody to follow my co-commentator for all of the shmup news and stuff like that. So, all right, that's fair. So
Yeah, no, that's not even an insult. Like that's actually a compliment to us. We take those.
Yes.
well, no, remember it's an insult to Kenso, right?
That's the idea,
that's
but no,
the whole
I'll just make us look really awesome. Kenso is literally the reason I ever wanted to try pork buns. I was like, what the fuck are those? Oh my god, those sound amazing.
They're amazing.
Yeah, and then they were, so I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Fran Hardy. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. It was good times. I got rated by Sajam at the start.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
That's
well,
always
I
nice.
was trying to set everything up, and I was like, it was great. So, oh man, but yeah, no, it was a good time yesterday, but also going to be a good time today. Obviously, we've got some cool stuff to talk about, and
we got some goodies. We got stuff to talk about.
Toys and stuff. So, yeah.
So the question is, where do we want to start? I don't want to start with my disappointment things yet.
Oh, do you want to just start with the team story?
Let's start with the team story.
Let's just start with the team story.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So the new team story came out yesterday. I have actually abstained from reading any of it because I wanted to save it for the stream.
I was getting the feels, so I stopped on like the first half.
I didn't even need to read it.
I love Antonov, so I feel his pain.
I didn't even need to read it. I just saw it and I was like, oh man, I'm saving that because I know I'm excited. I love these guys.
Do we want to do this thing again with the voices and all that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, can you put it on the big?
So it'll be easier for us to read.
Oh, right. Yes.
Can you put it on the Ultra Brawn TV screen? Thank you.
Let's do this.
See, the problem is though, is that I would be fine with voicing any of these characters, so we got to figure out how we're distributing these.
Well, you've cosplayed as Ramon.
Yeah,
right?
you take Ramon. Ramon's been your boy for a minute. I'm taking Antonov. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be selfish.
I don't think King of Dinosaurs is gonna be talking much,
well,
but that's
there's
fine.
a distinct possibility he will.
Wait.
Oh, really?
If I remember correctly, you voiced King of Dinosaurs last time.
No, I think you did, right? Or...
I did because it was all growl.
Yeah, okay, so you were right.
Interview, yeah.
But don't forget, in game he actually does have voice lines, and they're muffled by his mask.
Oh, got it.
So no, it's totally fair game. So.
Okay, all right. So let's do this.
So notes to take on King of Dinosaurs.
Also, I'm gonna say it right now. I'm not gonna put too much inflection on Ramon's accent, so I don't come off as racist.
Yeah,
just gonna get that out of the way.
No, trust me, I understand. I understand. All right, so here we go. A bone-chilling gust of wind blows through an empty, desolate backstreet somewhere in Moscow, the only light far away in the twinkling stars. 2 men walk closely side by side. One is middle-aged, rather slender for his years. The other, large and ultra-brawny, appearing almost bear-like in the dark. Neither is carrying much, just the clothes on their backs. Newspaper pages blow past them before being pressed against the wall. The 2 men idly glance at the pages. KOF Stadium collapse planned? Organizers face extreme accusations. An internal report places the sole blame on its managing director, Antonov. Questions have also been raised about his past achievements. Antonov resigns. The Antonov Corporation's board of directors consider its next CEO. The words send a shiver down the men's spines. The larger of the two slams his fist into the wall, joining the...
It's an echo.
Jolting the paper loose. And sending them fleeing down the road.
Boss.
I ain't your boss.
The larger man bellows, causing the smaller one to abruptly pull back the hand he offered.
A setup? How in the... They know damn well I never do something so cold.
Defeated, he slumps to his knees. This man is none other than Antonov, the former owner of Antonov Corporation, whose name, through no fault of his own, is on all the gossipers' tongues. When he held the King of Fighters tournament, a fearsome monster appeared and laid waste to the stadium he had spent untold millions on. Even so, the fight to the death between the champion and the monster generated huge ratings, and despite the tournament's many setbacks, Antonov still considered it a massive success. That is, until people online began suggesting he had set everything up. These baseless rumors spread like wildfire, growing practically overnight into an unstoppable inferno set on engulfing Antonov.
Yo, Antonov got canceled?
He did.
He did. Now, after fleeing together in the dead of night, the former champ and his right-hand man wander the freezing back streets of Moscow. Antonov stays crouched down for a little while longer before abruptly shaking his head.
No, the show's not over. I'll pull the curtain up myself.
The smaller man, Yakov, studies Antonov's slumped posture for several moments before speaking resolutely.
You won't be by yourself, boss. I mean, Anton, you got me. Never been any different.
Yakov.
The two stare at each other. Who's Yakov?
So in the whole KOF 14 story, there's an old balding dude that's his personal assistant, and he jokes the entire game about demoting him. It's the funniest thing.
Okay. The two stare at each other, memories of their time together, right back from their time as students, bringing tears to their eyes. Suddenly, a young boy's voice rings out from a narrow alley connecting to the main road. You want me to be the young boy?
You do the young boy.
You're the champion, aren't you?
8 years old, pack a day.
Yeah.
It's Russia.
I know that voice.
The boy stands in the alley, gawking at the two men. He had been going home with his family when he ducked into the alley. It is Misha, the boy who Antonov had shielded from harm at KOF.
Do we need to make you watch the 14 story mode?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah. I think we should.
It's so precious that he came back.
With Misha's parents putting in a good word for them, Antonov and Yakov managed to get a room in an apartment. It is a humble place, nothing but a landline phone. But Antonov had trained in frigid Siberia with his loyal Yakov by his side. By comparison, this is paradise. Armed with their phone line, they start a new business. In what field? You already know.
So, that's how I started this group. Not exactly a short story, I know.
Antonov tips up the brim of his white cowboy hat, a cigar punctuating his grin, a warm gaze radiating from behind his sunglasses.
Welcome, Ramon and King of Dinosaurs, to Galaxy Anton Wrestling.
Antonov spreads his arms wide. Behind him looms a horizontal banner emblazoned with GAW, aka Galaxy Anton Wrestling, which would come to be known globally as a supernova pro wrestling ultra brawn.
Ultra brawn.
They are standing in the GAW president's office. Well, an apartment room / office. Hardly presidential. It looks more like a storage room for secondhand office desks. Ramon and Dinosaur feel right at home. They smile and give Antonov a nod.
Glad to be here, boss.
Seeing Ramon and Dinosaur shake hands with Antonov brings a smile to Yakov's face, but his expression is soon overshadowed with concern.
Of course, we're glad you're willing to transfer to our group, but are you sure you want to give up your careers in Mexico?
Dinosaur folds his arm resolutely, his expression serious. Ramon replies cheerfully.
Just because we left Mexico doesn't mean we gave up on it.
Ramon follows up with a wry smile.
That's right, Kenny. We know your eyes aren't set on Russia. They're set on the entire world.
Moved, Yakov holds his hands to his chest. Antonov's grin grows wider before he lets out a deep, booming guffaw that rattles the windows.
I like you guys more every second.
Antonov looks briefly between Ramon and Dinosaur, then thrusts a finger up towards the sky.
You're wrong about one thing. GAW isn't aiming for the world. Oh no! We're aiming for the whole damn galaxy!
From behind his sunglasses, Antonov's eyes twinkle like the stars. Ramon and Dinosaur exchange glances and laugh heartily.
So which one
like,
is
who is this? I guess it's Antonov.
I think it's Dinosaur.
Is it Dinosaur? Okay.
And then all three of us will take the title of champion.
Should I take that one?
Yeah, just take that one. And then go back to Dinosaur.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. Get the whole world hyped.
Yeah, I will do my chance for the future.
I feel like these are swapped up.
Some you are talking like that.
Well, I'm a character right now. And you take it to our voice. What's the big thing?
The fire inside these men could melt the Siberian ice. This is truly the first step for GAW. As the three men speak, Yakov looks on, smiling softly as their bright and cheerful future glints in his eyes. Dun, 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 dun. There we go.
Good job, team. Good job, team. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us on that one.
Team GAW.
My throat is going to be sore for the rest of the night, but that clip of me laughing, and I hope it's worth it for you guys watching. I really do.
I'm sure that I've talked about this on the show before, but shit like this just reminds me of Who Songs in Vegas.
Right? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I felt that too. Okay. So that cantina we always go to in Vegas. The one where I got them, remember a few years back, I got the mariachis to do Guile's theme song? And you remember that? It was like Capcom Cup 2018. But anyways, those are our buddies. Once or twice a year when we go to Vegas for fighting game events.
New Guile's theme?
Okay, they are so talented. I asked them it because they always do the Mortal Kombat theme.
Oh,
and then the one with the deep comical voice at the end always goes, finish him, you know, and it's a lot. So I was like, can you guys do Street Fighter, can you do Guile's theme song? And so they're like, how does it go? And I'm like, here. And I played it for them. And they listened to it for a few seconds, and then homie on the damn trumpets just started going like,
just playing by ear.
Yeah, no, they're just, and they get the guitar and the violin going, and it was absolutely magical. I need those guys at my wedding. But
so, anyways, to answer that question, it's on the bridge between Luxor and Mandalay Bay.
It's that one bridge where there's a mini mall, and there's the Irish pub, and then there's Who Songs Cantina.
It's like across the way from that soap place.
From Lush. The bath bomb area where we always buy stuff. So, no, but if they're... And I brought this up on Facebook, too, because some FGC people were asking if this was real. And it was a picture of their menu that says 10% off your bill if you order your food as Macho Man.
That's right. Yeah.
So
next to Pete Rose.
So
I think it might be next to Pete Rose.
I think it is. Yes.
Yeah.
So who was it? Was it you or Corey who started first?
Oh, it was absolutely me.
Yeah. Okay. So Mike started it at the table.
Yeah, that's the place.
Yep.
The place is fucking delicious. Absolutely delicious.
I can't believe COVID.
But you want to get like barbacoa everything? And then I always get chicken flautas because they're godlike. And if you've seen my Twitter, you've seen this food I've posted before.
Yeah, I definitely will get that fully loaded wet burrito. It's fucking awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
this one.
Oh yeah, no, we had that during a Red Bull Kumite.
But yeah, I don't know if they're still doing it. But yeah, they definitely had the Macho Man discount.
Mm-hmm. So it was like him, then Corey, then me, then who else was with it? There were a few. There was.
We went back like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was so much fun. That place is so much fun. If you guys haven't gone yet, you need to go. If Evo is still there somehow, you gotta go. And if you're ever there for any esports or fighting game event,
or just in Vegas because you're in Vegas.
or just in Vegas because you're in Vegas, go.
It's an interesting name, Husong.
Husong's, yeah.
Yeah, Husong's.
There is also one in Orange County at the OC Fairgrounds.
Okay.
And whenever I would go to the Orange County Fair, that place was bumping. A non-stop party right from when they opened. I got like 2 tacos in my hand. I'm like dancing on the dance floor, walking back to drink my margarita. The place is a party during OC Fair. It's so great. I know, right? I'm sorry, I'll stop.
We always talk about food on the show.
We
gotta
because food is delicious.
Yes.
It's okay.
I mean,
food and fighting games. That's what makes us all happy, right?
All right. Oh, the cilantro. Wait,
or Seiryu might. Or it tastes like soap.
Oh, does it taste like soap to you? If it does, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, because there is definitely the cilantro tastes bitter gene. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have that at all? I don't.
Oh, goodness, no. I love cilantro.
I'd have to double check again. I can't remember because I don't eat much cilantro.
No, but when we go to the taco place, and you guys go there more than me. I mean,
Right.
do you tell when you get your street tacos?
I'm pretty sure I don't because I've had things with cilantro and it's not like.
I've talked about one of the cool things getting pho in Texas is that they don't have enough mint, so they just use cilantro instead,
Right,
and it's fucking awesome.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, that was the King of Dinosaurs, and Ramon and Antonov.
So
Sweet, precious Big Bean.
Basically, them trying to get back into the mix through Galaxy Anton.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, the question is, who's running the tournament this time? Do we know yet?
No.
We still have no idea who's actually running this tournament, right? So, okay.
Which is wild.
Yeah.
What if it's Chizuru again? What if it's some secret? What if it's some secret stuff? Sacred Treasures is doing, trying to like...
The thing is that while I normally would find that completely believable because she'd be tracking all the Orochi shit after the Awakening, we would probably know by now because they already did Treasure Story.
Right.
And she just dragged everyone into it.
I wonder if it has something to do with maybe Hien and Luang and all those, maybe...
Oh, Hein?
Hein, sorry, yeah.
Well, I mean, there's that.
Actually, if Hein was running the tournament, that wouldn't be the biggest surprise. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Adelhai, because he's not in the game. Ouch.
You want me to time out Slick Tricks? No, I was kidding.
Yeah, dude, give him 3 seconds.
Dude, that would be hilarious if Kim is
timeout.
actually running the...
It's Kim.
It's Kim. That would actually be hilarious if he's actually
running.
Dude,
Kim can't keep track of 2 people. You think he can keep track of 39 on launch? Alright. Okay. Also, no, because Antonov would still be the most wholesome tournament organizer. Let's be honest here.
He is.
Oh, man.
No, it's just like what everybody was saying. Like, oh, Antonov does it, and now people are paying attention.
Yeah, that was the greatest point.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally every KOF, things have gone to shit at the end of the game. Every single time. And only now it's a problem? Never mind the time Genet's murdered hundreds of people with wind.
Yeah, how many casualty counts every King of Fighters have?
Right,
that's actually
like
what we should look into one of these
That
days.
was the one where the background had all the people there, and then the next background, everything is just...
and the mascot's head is flying. It's just like...
A dude holding on to a flag.
Everything's destroyed. Yeah, no, it's... Yeah. Seriously, but if Antonov does it, oh no.
Or, 2000 when terrorist organizations started blowing shit up. Nah, no big deal.
That was a one-time thing, even though everybody keeps dying at
fucking
this tournament.
ghostly monster with JoJo
up.
hands. Nah, no big... That's where we draw the line.
Right,
yeah, no, that was it.
Oh, man.
Although, actually, you know what? In their defense... social media is more widespread right now.
It's true. It's true.
That is true.
So you hear about Southtown getting shot from space with a cannon, like you're like, oh no, that's the news.
Wasn't that somebody supposed to have stopped the laser?
Takuma
did.
Hoshikoken.
Yeah. Oh man.
So yeah. Anyways, I'm looking forward to finding out what happens with Antonov's story. Hopefully he can clear his name and people will love him again, and this wrestling federation will actually be a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, with any luck, what'll happen is, like, basically shit's gonna go down again. We'll get, like, our theory about the second verse or whatever. And people are like, he didn't even make this tournament. Oh, shit, this might be a real thing.
Fault.
And then get, like, actually exonerated.
Right.
Yeah, and then Takuma comes in and stops lasers again. Yeah, why not?
So how did Kula destroy the cannon from space?
Because she rode Candy into space, basically.
Because she's a robot too?
Candy's a robot.
Right, so...
was a robot.
Right, but what about Kula? She's not a robot, right?
No.
But the thing is, like, they all went up in, like, I think it was in Zero's ship to, like, actually get to the final boss, which was basically in space at that point.
Okay.
2000's weird.
So she's already in space then?
In space.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah, and then, like, Candy helped and shot things, and Candy dies and whatever.
And it's probably, I mean, now with Southtown being saved and everything by lasers, I don't know, maybe Elon Musk will have a satellite come in and help save the King of Fighters tournament. I don't know.
The space, 2001 was definitely in space. But I thought 2000 was, like, them setting it up from orbital cannon or something. It was in the sky, at least. I don't know. It's fucking nests.
2001 being in space makes a lot of sense, right? I mean,
it's an odyssey.
Yeah. But has the KOF arena always been in Southtown?
No.
No,
okay.
It's been different places.
Okay.
Oh, did they actually really try to explain it away? I don't remember that. That's funny.
Yeah, because I was about to say, how does Kula breathe in space? But at this point, I don't think it matters,
Dude,
right?
I mean, don't forget also at this point, you still have people firing laser cannons and you can hear it in space, so whatever.
Yeah, that's true. And like the secret helicopters that are under the building so you don't hear it at all until they show up.
Yeah.
You know, like in most movies.
By the way, though, one of the greatest things, like, on this subject, one of the greatest things ever was there was, like, an indie comic in the 90s, might have even been early 2000s, where he basically had to go somewhere in space, so he loaded his space pod into a giant fucking cannon and then shot it. And in the comic panel, you see it streak across the sky, and inside it is the onomatopoeia of "no sound in space." It was
amazing.
The best thing.
Tekken does have spacesuits for bears.
It's true.
No, there you go. We need I'm sure Mama Haha has a spacesuit. I would not be surprised at this point in time.
I mean, that's always still my favorite from Injustice 1, where they had the background in the space station, right? And they fought in the space station, then you hit the enemy with Superman Super.
Yeah.
And then he punches them out of Earth.
Yeah.
Punches them back into Earth, into the space station.
Yep.
And Flash would hit you and run
around
the Earth.
Yep.
And then punch you back in the space station. They weren't thinking about that very carefully.
No, oh, I mean, it's again, it ties back to why I boycotted MK11, is that they won't make those small adjustments. Because Johnny Cage having that same shit-faced grin when he murders his daughter just never sat right with me.
Yep.
That whole thing was,
Not okay. So
I mean, that's why we always joked that there needed to be contextuality. That you entered the code and then he would go, it's okay, you did well. Next time, you'll do better.
You'll get him next time, champ.
Yeah.
Sometime you'll beat your old man. Okay.
that whole thing
Something.
was always
Yeah. So I really just wish there was, like, more contextual shifts in NRS games, and there's not.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyways, so where do we want to go from here? Unboxing, ranting, or ranting?
I mean, we're just random talking, so why don't you throw a rant in for right now?
Okay.
So,
welcome to Olaf's Grind My Gears.
You know what really grinds my gears?
Olaf, what grinds his gears?
It's terrible.
Yeah.
So this isn't really like much of a rant, but so I made this tweet about being disappointed in something, and it was, I got a wild hair up my butt, and I was like, you know what? I want to look into buying a particular game, because after talking about it a bit with Kitty, I was like, you know what? I'm going to see, what it's worth right now, see if I can maybe scoop it up. And it turned out it exploded in value since the last time I looked, and I was really heartbroken. But then I found out other games in the same series were also exploding in value, so now I'm fucking confused. So a couple of years ago, I went ahead and I bought this. This is Days of Memories.
Here, let's see if I can.
This is you can date King of Fighter girls.
Yeah, it's one of the KOF dating sim
It's
games.
KOF for girls, but for men.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, so what these originally were mobile games that they got set to the DS in 3-packs.
Right.
So obviously I bought this one because Mary's in it. I don't need to explain that.
Flip it. Let them see the back.
I'm gonna open it in a minute.
Have you never opened this before?
Oh, he has.
Okay.
He has.
So I bought this a couple years ago at a reasonable price, and I was like, oh, cool. And so I
How much is it now?
about 170.
Wait.
That's interesting. Okay.
I've seen your game collection. Shut up.
Yeah, I know. That's fair. That's fair.
You want to start opening it? Go ahead.
Yeah.
So I really wanted to get the Days of Memories 3. I don't care about 2. I'll get 2 eventually, but I wanted to get 3 because 3 has some really hilarious character choices.
Okay.
Such as Xiaolon from Max Impact Regulation A, which made me very happy. And also, for some reason, Rose Bernstein, Adelheide's sister, is dateable. And Adelheid, of course, appears in the game probably to look at you and be like, are you sure about this? I don't recommend it. But I was like, you know what? I'm thinking about Xiaolon. I was like, man, I really want to get that. So that shit's about $400 fucking now.
Jesus.
By the way, it had pre-order bonuses, and all the versions you find of it are without the pre-order bonus.
Jesus.
By the way, like, she's really hot. I love her outfit.
Xiaolon's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Felgon did a great job doing artwork of her too.
And so what I did manage to do is at least get the pre-order bonus. I bought that separately. But I literally just can't afford Days of Memories 3 at this point, and that kind of makes me sad.
I'm gonna say hello to SRK.
So this is Xiaolon here.
That's Xiaolon.
It's supposed to be Duolon's sister?
I think it's more like implied. I'm not really sure if they're actually related, but they're definitely in the same clan.
Okay.
Yo, shit, it's got the original Nintendo Club's tag, too. That's
Nice.
sweet.
I was just gonna say. Hey, we can scan this and see what happens.
Nothing. Because Nintendo Club, as we know it, I think has been discontinued.
What? Do you even have a code? Can mess with
I
that.
also have Japanese Capcom points, whatever.
We all do, yes. Okay, so.
But yeah, it's a cute little dating sim. But yeah, like Xiaolon and Rose are in the 3rd one, and I'm like, fuck. I kind of want that. That's hilarious. Oh.
$400.
Yeah, I think the cheapest I've seen is like 300 something, and it's used and like not in the best condition. I found one for like 170 that I can't verify the condition of.
Right. Yeah.
$40 for box only, not even the game. I was like, come on.
This is a very suggestive picture of my being scared by a spider and landing on top of whoever your character is. That's
Yeah. The thing is, like, I haven't seen that many Japanese games skyrocketing in value. There's a couple of things I've been really wanting to get my hands on. Like, I want to get a Famicom Disk System copy of Metroid.
Show 'em the inside of that.
And that's stayed pretty stable. But, you know, apparently fucking Japanese SNK dating sims had to, like, quadruple in
We're
price.
gonna focus in the corner. Oh, wait. It's covered by the synchronizer.
Ooh. That sucks, dude.
Oh, you actually bought a box-only thing?
Of Lunar 2.
Ouch.
Dude,
In all
why
fairness,
can't
that box is still probably pretty valuable.
I don't know why.
This isn't, this isn't even
we
US.
go.
This is Japan only. These games never got ported to America.
Nope.
There.
Yeah, I have like a few Japanese Nintendo DS games. I have a freaking Mame Goma game, okay? Shut up. I have a Mame Goma game where you would take care of Mama Gomas, feed them, put them in cute little homes,
Yes.
you know.
Oh, yeah.
They would sumo wrestle with each other.
Put that one up there.
Yeah.
If you can get the focus, because that one actually has Mary on it, which is the entire reason I bought it.
Okay. There you go. 'Cause I could also do...
Did you have that manual focus?
I think this is... No, that's...
I mean, worst case scenario, I'll just take a few pictures of it and post it to the synchronized Twitter.
Yeah,
Give
we
me
could do
one
that too.
second. Be able to do this.
Nintendo. Yeah. But that's the thing too. It's crazy because the greatest thing about shopping in Japan is you'll see something like oh, this is used, lightly damaged, and it's better than brand new in America, and it's down to like $3.
So
Right.
this is why the game makes me happy. If you notice, there are Sam Show characters there. And my all-time favorite Sam Show character, which is Shiki's daughter, Mikoto, is the one with the white hair and in the blue Chinese
that looks
top.
like Kula?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm surprised they actually put her hair down.
Now, it's also worth noting that I think it's Days of Memories Collection 2. That's what I'm going to refer to them as because they're actually 1 through 9. But Collection 2, which is 4, 5, and 6, one of them is male characters.
Nice.
But yeah, so this went from like something I bought on a whim just because I want to have anything that ever had Mary in it, to now one of like my prizes of my collection because there's no way I'm going to afford it now.
Right. Yeah.
So hell yeah.
I mean, at least you have that one.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
Seriously, at least you have that one. You want to have coffee with Chen? Okay.
Chin,
I mean,
Chin
Chin,
inside,
yeah.
old drunk old man.
I mean, is it
Will he
coffee
even
that
drink
you want
coffee?
with him? Right.
No,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna
Yeah, you'd
have to put
convince him to drink.
some alcohol in
Oh no,
that
it's an
coffee.
Irish coffee.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fair, fair.
Why not bowling with Chang, right?
So yeah, so that's a thing. So now I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for Days of Memories Collection 3 to see if I ever find it for under $200 now. Because poor Xiaolon doesn't get to exist because she's a Max Impact character.
No Max
Has
Impact
any-
characters get to exist
So
right
none
now.
of the Max
practically.
Impact characters have ever shown up to any of the other games. Not even the one.
No,
I mean,
full-blown
obviously,
alternate universe.
I mean, the only one that counts is kind of sort of the Metal Slug characters, right? But
Yeah.
Well, don't forget also the Game Boy Advance KOF games have unique characters as well.
oh, really? Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
like a couple of pro tags, another like Sakura type character that has a pretty decent following.
God, do I still have this on my desktop? I mean, on my
You might.
computer somewhere. I had
Yep, Moe, exactly.
Moe.
Moe Habana.
Moe.
Oh, it wouldn't be here. It would be on the other machine.
What are
That's
you
right.
looking for?
That's right. No, because I had old documents back when I did CVS2 FAQ of all the characters that have appeared in every game, including all the KOFs, and I charted them and put down on which ones they showed up and everything like that. But they're
That's definitely where I was looking because so Zen Market you can easily browse Yahoo Japan auctions.
Yes.
So that's definitely where I first started. Oh no, we're never getting Max Impact 3 like number 3. But
mean-
Reg A is like really good, like because it's 2.5.
I mean, we might if things skyrocket and become super profitable, but you know. Anyway.
Yeah, no.
Anyways, no, MI cannot play. MI doesn't get mentions or recognized, and that makes me sad. That does.
There are people out there like yourself who like Alba and Swari.
Yeah.
My takeaway was Xiaolon. Some people like Che Lim.
I liked that you could play other characters as well. So, oh yeah, you like this. I
Dude,
forgot.
I'm still waiting for 11 to get any other port or re-release. Of course, yeah, Armor Ralph, sure.
oh no, is she?
I accidentally touched it and
Yeah,
then it
no,
happened.
no,
I
she's
know.
going
I
crazy,
forgot.
yeah.
I forgot.
This is what Jasmine,
Accidentally, she says.
This is what Jasmine does. It's okay.
Don't. I want to play too. Did you see she pushed my hand away?
Mm-hmm.
You're a smart little cat.
Yeah, no. And the thing is, again, like, I've covered it before. There's, like, the fucking, KOF Girls Summer Games that was on old, like, 2000s phones in Japan that only has, like, finally been emulated and backed up properly in the past year or two.
That's
Is
crazy.
it like DOA beach volleyball or what was it that Senran Kagura?
It's more like NES Olympic Summer Games, but it's all KOF girls in bikinis.
Okay, yeah, so it is like Senran
I just
Kagura.
want to put this up here just for
But yeah, no, and like
Fits and giggles,
that
yeah.
literally did not have a backup or good emulation for years because who wants to fucking actually try to work on emulating 2000s phone Java?
Yeah, this is the
Was it
document
like
that I have.
EM2J or whatever the fuck it's called?
Look at this.
Wow.
This is
J2ME.
94, 95, all the way to R1, Neo Geo Pocket only, R2 EX Game Boy Advance only, and a KYO PlayStation Japan only. And I have characters playable, appears as an opponent but cannot be used. Characters in game can only be used as a striker. Characters can use a striker in KOF 99 Evolution Dreamcast version.
James, this is impressive.
This is actually,
and it's funny because there's still a bunch of like other ways you could have listed this too. It's
I know,
brutal.
Jesus.
But
Boom! You wrote Clark Steele.
I have Clark
Ancient
Steele.
history in the making,
Dang,
right there.
Okay. But yeah, like this was the whole chart, and this is all the characters that are listed in here. So I wonder if, but this wasn't Maximum Impact yet, so we hadn't gotten to Maximum Impact yet. So this is like, I have everybody here.
Capcom SNK Card Fighters Clash is godlike.
Yeah.
And then of course I would take the same chart and then do it based off of the game. So here's each of the game and who showed up in each of the games like this. So 95, this is when these characters were introduced. 96, this is when these characters were introduced.
You gotta make this like shareable or something, James. This is like ridiculously impressive.
Like there's that one, and then I also had
Good lord.
Well, remember, like they ran from 2003, or sorry, from 94 to 2003, only counting the numbered games.
Yeah. And then this is Fatal Fury here. There's all the Fatal Fury games here too.
Oh, including First Contact and Wild Ambition.
Yeah,
Good
I
shit.
threw everything. I went to GameFAQs and did all the research and stuff.
I'm also a big fan
Jesus,
of you having dominated mind for two
How are
characters.
we just finding out about this now? It's like, I'm kind of mad, but it's like Ron I'm not even mad. I'm impressed.
I just love that you have dominated mind on there for two characters.
Wow.
For Toji and Tsugumi.
No, that's Wild Ambition.
Oh, that's
Dominated Mind. Well, yeah. Oh, that's right. Because Alfred is not only in Dominated Mind.
He's in Alpha. He's in
Yeah,
Fatal Fury.
but yeah,
too.
White only character. The only character that's only in Dominated Mind.
Oh man.
Which White's actually kind of interesting, like in a few ways, but still, that's amazing.
And then let me see. Here's the Samurai Showdown one that I have.
Bro.
Oh my god.
So I've actually heard of all these characters. I just don't remember all of them.
Apparently. Well, that's what you got us here for.
Right, exactly.
And the show.
So look at
my
all these
God.
versions of Samurai Showdown here. But this was even before 5. Look at this. This was Samurai Showdown 5 hadn't even happened yet over here.
Yeah, but at least you have 64, 1 and 2.
Good lord.
And then the last one that I have, which only 3 entries.
Wow.
Art of Fighting. Goodness gracious. Asumi, Jin Fuhao,
Wow.
Lenny Creston, Kosan Wong, Carmen Cole, Sinclair Weiler. I don't even know who the hell any of these characters are, dude.
It's time to make a synchronized book.
Yeah.
Oh my
Lord.
god.
Oh,
Holy
man. But yeah, that was something I did a long time ago. Because in my CVS 2 FAQ, I actually listed which game every character showed up in.
Wow.
Listed every game that they showed up in, so...
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And of course, it was all ASCII only, yeah. That's what I did.
That's
perfect.
Because that was the style at the time.
Yeah, I know. Perfect candidate for spreadsheets there, but, I decided...
But that was the
Holy
style at the
Yeah.
time.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. I should update the files now.
You
dude.
really need
Yeah, you've got
to.
2 more games for each of them. Except Art of Fighting.
Except for KOF, right? KOF is now going to be...
I was being
You're gonna-
snarky was the
Yeah,
intention, but now I just realized no.
No,
Art of Fighting
it's-
and Fatal Fury, neither of them have a new game.
Yeah, they don't have anything.
Well, you need to throw in SNK Heroine, so now you can add on to your project.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Because then you get all sorts of other weird shit like Skullomania!
Yeah, exactly. We need these in the archives,
Thief
James.
Arthur.
We need these in the
Yeah,
archives.
and those are the only SNK ones. I still have all the Street Fighter ones and stuff
Shit,
too.
that's so crazy.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay.
Damn. I like need a minute. It's just like so.
That was always one of my other
Jesus.
more impressive things was that my FAQ, that first paragraph for the CVS2 systems guide, like when you look at the text on that one, that's what
like
Chloe
buy
was
him a
making fun
cookie,
of.
like a giant cookie. I don't know. You need some sort of reward for that. That's like ridiculous.
Like this was oh dang, I didn't actually fix it down there, but like my original FAQ, like this is my CVS2 FAQ, is meant to be read 70 characters per line, and this whole paragraph I rewrote and wrote over and over and over again to make sure it was
perfectly justified
the whole time. Yeah.
They've actually been sharing. There's a like, I don't want to say meme, but someone actually shared. There's an old FAQ on Game FAQs that the entire thing, like 40 pages, was written like that, and I just started chuckling.
Hi, Nyanto.
Nyato, hello.
Yeah, I mean, if you open up my CVS2 FAQ over here, I'm just, get to show this off over here. If I see, it says page 1 of 196.
I am so cozy. I got my knife. I got this. I got kitties.
Yeah,
and I'm glad you hopped in the stream, because in your honor, in Nyamazaki's honor, like, I have my kitty cat slippers on. And not only that, I have my kitty cat sushi roll socks on. So I went all out just in the hopes that you might come onto the stream and say hello. So there you go.
Well, at least we got gibberish keyboard. That means it works.
I mean, look at this. I listed every damn thing: Fatal Fury, Real Battle, like or where like Terry showed up in and stuff.
Good Lord, James.
Like I said, 196 pages FAQ, dude.
I am buying you a giant leather-bound book, a wizard hat, a cloak, and we're just going to have like James historian story time on one of these streams where you just go through all the shit you've done in detail.
Someone actually tried to port that directly into a wiki.
Wow.
All that information. I went to a tournament one time, and someone had printed the whole thing out and put it into a binder. Into a binder. And they're like, look, I printed out your CVS2 FAQ. And I was like, you killed a tree.
A whole ass
tree. A big, old, ancient tree.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, this is how obsessive I was with the FAQs back then.
So I was just going to bring that up because I know I've already seen stuff on Facebook for a big CVS2 tournament for CEO 2022.
Oh, okay.
So if we all go to that, that might be something to bring and just show off.
I mean, it'll be good just to go to that to get drunk with Boss.
You're making really good points here.
Because Lord knows he's going to show up.
And
Lord knows he's going to be drinking.
And Lord knows he's going to be there to take everybody's money.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Boss has got to be one of the only people I know who was, like, tragically disappointed they discontinued Bacardi 151.
That made the best jungle juice, not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm a big fan. I was a big fan of 151 myself, but it's like, well, that sucks. And he's like, really? Fuck.
What was it? It was called Rum Jungle. And it was in Mandalay Bay.
Yeah. Apparently,
that
he probably was like super mad that they canceled it and called some people bitches or something like that, right?
Bring it back, you cowards.
Yeah. You just put bitches on every tweet.
Dude,
it's fine.
Yeah. Bring it back.
That was NorCal's fault, by the way.
I am not surprised.
Because he hung out in NorCal, and Derek Daniels used to always joke that ice cream is very rare in Japan. It's expensive and it's hard to get. But apparently, Boss stayed with some friends that was right across the street from a Thrifty/Rite Aid.
Oh, fuck, that's the way to go.
So he got ice cream every day for breakfast, and he became little, like, pseudo-fat Boss,
That's adorable.
From eating too much ice cream.
Well, go for it. If you can do it, do it.
Boss?
Yeah.
Yes.
Boss. Oh, man.
No, but Rum Jungle in Mandalay Bay used to be a sick-ass looking nightclub. I went in it a few times. They had, like, it looked like a jungle, and you were surrounded by water and vines and everything. They had go-go dancers hanging from cages. Like, it was like King Kong Wall of Fire when you walked in. Like, it was amazing. And they had 151 jungle juice.
Oh, there you go.
That was the first and the last time I ever had that. The end. No, back when Vegas used to be cool and themed and fun. So, anyways, all right.
So I I have one other rant, but I'm going to save that for last
Okay.
because that's a concern.
The fact we're planning rants.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's get to cool shit.
I want someone to now Photoshop Olaf in like a president hat or something like that, and then we can have the segment called Ulysses S Rant or something like that. I think that would work pretty well. So.
No. I want to get him one of those like white powder wigs.
There you go.
He could be like the ranting judge or something.
I did a report on Ulysses S. Grant in grade school, and I used print shop, and I actually tried to draw Ulysses S. Grant in pixel art. So yeah,
I could see you doing that.
I think
I
I
mean,
still
we
have
just
that
saw
at
you
home
do these
somewhere, yeah.
holy grail freaking documents. Like I wouldn't put anything past you now. So all right, are we on to cool shit?
Cool shit.
Cool shit.
Cool shit.
All right, why don't you start with your
You want to do our cool shit or your cool
let's
shit?
do the thing from Pix'n Love.
So, our cool shit.
Here, give me my Yama gloves.
My Yama gloves.
My Yama gloves. I'm borrowing, but they are now mine.
So,
In Yamazaki fashion.
as you may have seen via Twitter, Pix'n Love's KOF 2002 Unlimited Match box sets have arrived.
Yes.
They shipped out, people have received their packages, and hey, so did we!
Ding 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 ding. There we
Wave and frisbee toss.
go. Frisbee toss is what it's called.
Frisbee toss. It's half a princess wave.
Right.
So it's half a Disney princess wave.
There you go.
Okay.
Wave.
Yep.
Frisbee.
So yes, and here is the pack.
And we're gonna open this.
We're gonna open this. Never been opened before until now. Today.
Because we just received it.
Aww.
I know, I already talked about that. You didn't hear me?
I did.
I was so butthurted.
But it's so cute. Just.
That's why we're using the knife. We're gonna slice it so it stays intactish. Okay,
You might be able to
I'll try to peel it.
You might be able to peel
I'm gonna
it.
try. I'll try.
Peel it from the
But I
corner.
won't make any
So
promises.
there's a Neo Geo logo
There's
clear
a-
sticker.
They're a cute, clear sticker.
Oh yeah, no, we're just gonna put it up to the camera.
All right.
We're gonna let everyone see.
Get camera mode ready. I want to
Oh, do you have the smell? The new
new
smell.
game smell, yo.
New game smell, and it's new Neo Geo box smell.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Aromatic.
All right, show the sticker.
Someone needs to make like an air freshener of new video game smell.
Or just
We've had new car
I'm sure
smell.
there's a candle of
Does
it
anybody
already. I
have
would not be
new book
surprised.
smell?
Ooh.
Because I like
That's
you.
a good
And you know what the
one.
crazy one? Like sometimes, like you'll spill a little water on the book and it gets a little wet,
A little earthy.
But then it gets that what like the wet pages of an old dusty book has a great smell to it.
You just noticed the CRT.
Oh yeah. But there's a clear Neo Geo sticker on here.
Yeah, we
as
Little
you see.
tape.
make that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable.
But we're gonna see if we might be able to try to preserve it because, like,
Yeah.
there's a slot right there that you might be able to slide Yamazaki's knife in there.
Yeah, the
at
bubble.
the top middle.
Look, the bubble is already open because of the divots in the case. So if you want to take the Yama knife
Yeah.
and gently kind of lift
Are
it.
you sure that's gonna work, Mike? What you
I'm trying to widen the gap a little
Okay.
bit. That's all I'm doing.
Scared.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys keep talking. I'm gonna probably be chipping at this.
Now I feel like we're either playing Operation or we're playing that. What was the
It's funny-
DS game?
it's funny you
the,
mentioned that,
The
though.
doctors.
Trauma
DS
Center.
Trauma Center. Yes.
Oh my
Let's
God.
begin the operation. Yeah.
Holy
Oops, wrong
crap,
camera.
I forgot.
Let's begin the operation. There you go.
I totally forgot about that.
Dude,
game.
I love that game. That game was so funny, but
No, so yeah. It's funny you brought that up because I saw this goofy Operation game when we were Christmas shopping, and I'm just like, we need to do like anime or fighting game characters in Operation.
Can someone please give me a link to Metal Slug so I can say mission clear?
there you go.
Try not to put all your fingerprints on it.
The Neo Geo sticker.
Now I have
has
your
been
DNA.
saved.
Ha ha ha.
Yes. Now, where we put this? I was
thinking the plastic or inside or
I
something.
would probably just
don't
I
know.
would stick it into the box
Yeah,
like
let's
thwack
like
or something
here,
like that.
Here, there you go.
All right, I will
right.
use my old Transformers anal, make sure it's centered.
He had to mention it.
God, I can't
Oh,
believe it
happy
actually
SN
worked.
Christmas.
Happy
you go.
SN Christmas to you too.
There you go. Because you know how the Transformers used to
decals.
come with the decals and you had to put them on there. So I stuck the sticker on there.
There's
It's
the
an SNK
SNK
logo
logo
on this as well. So
There you go.
there
Yeah,
you go.
yeah.
All
Old
right.
school like '80s Transformers came with all the decals for the like rival or the tribe logos, what faction logos?
Right. All right, so what do we got in here?
So this
First
is our little separator stuffer, so that it doesn't rattle around too much.
Okay.
And look at how cute that is decorated.
Unleash your power.
Cute is not a word I would use for
It's
Rubo.
cute. It's tiny and cute.
You're tiny and cute. Oh, sweet. Can you click El Gordo's link when you got a chance?
Oh, okay.
Just to make me feel better. Ads.
Ads.
Ew.
Go away.
That's the sound I want.
Okay, here we go.
Mission complete.
Thank you.
All right, there you go.
Okay, so. One red eye, one blue.
It autoplayed to the next video.
Closed it.
You should have just closed the tab. Good enough. Okay. Okay, so next up is obviously the game itself.
The game itself. Ta-da!
He did not do that on purpose.
I did not.
He did not do that on purpose. I want you to know.
Oh, and it actually has the Pix'n Love game logo on there too. Cool. So there you go.
Flip it.
And reverse it. All right. There you go. Unleash your power.
Now we have our selected greatest hits kind of soundtrack, which unfortunately is in a cardboard folder. But at least it's not a slip cover, so you know what? I'm not even mad.
It still looks cool.
It's glossy
and
as
look
heck.
at Kula in the
Now,
back.
I will say I am butthurt that QT Angel is not on the track list, but that's just me.
I mean, look at the. You can see which parts are glossy. Like
Yeah,
these.
well,
I love the
flip it
stylization.
over. Look at the Kula art on the back. That's very glossy.
Oh dang.
Bodysuit glossy.
But I will say at least Geese's theme and Gennetz's theme are in here.
So
That's good.
Yeah, I can't wait to listen to that.
Even though we have the
track
whole
listing.
soundtrack in
We
the car,
do,
right?
but
I'm not trying to show Kula's butt. I'm trying to show the track listing.
It's not gonna work, James.
No, it's
He's
not.
like 16 or 14 years old or something. I'm not trying to.
She's a test tube baby anyway, whatever. Do you remember Guilty Gear X? Dizzy is 4.
Yeah, I know.
So
Watching 21.
So anyways, Scarlet Cross, Asaka, Sunshine Glory, Art of Fight, Destiny, Soul Town, Bloody, Butterfly Emerges from the Chrysalis, Tranquilizer, KD 0079+, Shining Brave, and then Mutually Exclusive Dichotomy, which is... Whose is that one? It's one of the Nests, I think. I can't remember which one it is. Then we got J Prime, which is Nameless's, Diamond Dust, Cutting Edge, because Chrysalid has to have fucking bangers, Dark Gravitation, Save the Universe, which is Zero and Ignis respectively,
What the heck?
Unlimited R, Trash Head, and then whatever the replacement for soy sauce for geese is.
What did you see?
Oh no. What?
The-
What happened? What happened to the TV?
Oh, well,
Jake.
I think I might have accidentally killed the chat window. No, it should still be there.
That's terrible and amazing.
Wow.
I am amused.
I don't know what to say.
I can't believe you made that so fast.
It definitely has an
Right?
element of who farted. Like,
Ulysses S. Rant. There you go.
I think me with the glasses and lab coat is still stronger though.
Yeah, no, it is.
The rare times I'll pull out the glasses, which hopefully I will be doing again in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Hopefully I can get my
Hopefully.
shit together.
Hopefully.
Oh man, what else do we have here to show off?
Hopefully.
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 Okay. Oh goodness. There's
Hopefully.
still more in here than I thought. Stellar.
Dang.
Now we have
The
the
book.
art book.
Oh yeah.
book.
Okay.
Yay!
The art book here, which I
Has a
really-
lot of good ass art.
Dang, look at this. It's nicely.
Does that have a little floopy cover?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
got a
just so
floopy
they could have
cover.
the.
Oh, the
they could have
extension.
the-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not unfolding that.
K- graphic in here, and I'll flip through here, show you lots of art, lots of text, all the characters. Dang,
All the teams.
that's so cool.
Aww, that's nice. Yeah.
I love official shit like this, dude.
Yeah, buddy.
And
Go.
this game has like some great artwork.
Good ass fucking.
Really, really great artwork.
And then, we're not even done yet. We have our set of the little prints. Which I'm going to do this for a moment before I pass it over.
Oh, look.
Second, why did the chat disappear? Okay, there we go.
Anton made it in.
Yeah.
Oh, Blue Mary.
Yeah.
There you Yeah.
I'm glad that they even included Anton's sprite in the sprite shot there.
Yeah, that's some good
so
stuff.
first off, so these are all just like cardboard mini posters of a bunch of the promotional art, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah, just KOF 2000 logo in the back, like so.
It has a... Damn.
Mm-hmm.
It
New
has that,
game and new book smell.
No, it has that new printed illustration book smell, and I'm a sucker for collecting illustration books, so yeah, this does it for me. I don't want to put fingerprints on that, so I'm just...
We're gonna,
That's why I'm gripping it on the edges
Yeah.
like that, so, because I'm not trying to
That's
put
why I have
fingerprints on
gloves.
stuff.
That's why I got gloves.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the last one.
Aw, then I won't say who I was about to say.
Yeah, the last one's the one I'm most
Yeah.
excited for.
Yeah.
Now, Hiroaki is actually far and away one of my favorite artists at SNK, and kind of like in gaming in general.
Next.
So do the pass. Do a little pass.
There you go.
I love Hiroaki's art. But, you know, when you're Shinkido's protege and then you branch out on your own, you're kind of a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Two main characters, of course.
And then lastly, this one is just precious.
That one makes me happy.
There you go.
What up, girls?
So who are all the characters here?
It is Foxy, Diana, Kula, and Candy.
Okay. That's Candy the robot, I'm
Yes.
assuming. That's
Yes.
number 3 there. So,
Nakachora!
there you go.
Yeah. Okay. So now I will be putting everything back in the order that it was in, because that's the box set, and it's fucking awesome, and I am super glad we managed to get one.
I am honestly glad that we were able to get one of them. We always prefer two.
One to rip open and one to
rip
mount
open and
unbolt.
one to, worship and praise to the mint gods. But
it's
other
fine.
than that, yeah.
You know, we can put this on the shelf next to the that 97 global match that I managed to, which I'm still fucking glad I actually snagged. But yeah.
Yes.
And of course, it comes in the super sick box, which I will just always adore. I love the AES boxes in general, as do most of us, but even the reproductions, they're just fucking cool.
They really are. And for anybody who can't grab, like, the old school boxes, it's really great that companies like Pix'n Love do this so everybody else can get a little collection going. So it makes me happy.
I mean, I just like the fact that they make it so that you can, use them for storage and stuff, because, I mean, the box, like, one of the greatest things about DVD and CD boxes is that you can fit more of them on a shelf.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, when you have, 4 or 5 of these, they look fucking gorgeous.
For sure.
They really do.
When you get some of those guys that have, like big ass AES collections, you see, 30 of them in a row, you're just like, fuck.
Because I'm in a Facebook group of all of the AES and just, Neo Geo for life.
Right.
I love that group because everybody is just showing off all of their collections. And it's great. So.
I'm really thinking what I'm going to try to do is probably pick up the Pix'n Love KOF15 release.
Okay.
Which, you know what, fuck it. I guess we're going to segue into that. Because it's something that's come to my attention over the past week.
Ah, okay. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
I need to put up Ulysses' S rant over here.
Oh my goodness.
Goodness gracious. All right. So,
That is not a good song for this.
my fellow Earthicans. So, us over here in the West, North America, etc., we've been concerned for months and months now that we don't have a collector's edition of KOF15.
This is an issue.
It's a big old issue.
It is a big old issue.
But it occurred to me this week that it goes worse.
Worse.
It's worse than that. We don't have a hard confirmation of a physical release at all. I looked on Amazon, and it's basically just kind of implied that the PS4 version might be physical. The Xbox One isn't. And like, you have our, Steam releases, whatever. But I have not actually seen a hard confirmation that North America even has a physical version.
Trust me, we've searched around, we've looked, we've seen nothing.
Yeah, no, again, like, if you look at the 15 one, it'll just say, like, oh yeah, we'll be shipping it. But it doesn't tell you. It doesn't actually even tell you that it's a physical version. It releases. And then the Xbox One explicitly says, like, code or whatever. But the PlayStation One just says it publishes on the 17th. That's when it comes out.
And I mean, they've got these box art here, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
That you're getting anything. That's just showing you the game
exactly.
itself.
The deluxe ones are basically all digital.
Oh yeah, these aren't even box art at all.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's basically implied.
Oh wait, so the deluxe edition, there's only the Xbox digital one.
Yes.
So it gets worse and worse and worse the more you look at it.
Right, so like if you click deluxe edition, only Xbox Series digital code. These
because the PlayStation one, I think you just have to buy on the PlayStation Store. That's the only way to do that, because I know that exists. But yeah, if you click standard edition, you wave your cursor over, like, it's just kind of implied to be physical, but it's not a hard confirmation.
Yeah.
And like when I caught that, I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, and being so close to the game's release, and we still have no news info or anything talking about physical copies, let alone a US and a
Ed, that's kind of the point, is that we don't know for sure that we have a physical version in North America.
Exactly. And this is not only a him rant, it's a me rant too.
Because we're both pissed about it.
We are very angry. I am angry. And the reason why I'm angry is because when this is starting to feel like the second time this has happened to us, because if you don't know by now, we are huge JoJo fans. Bandai Namco pulled this shit with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Eyes of Heaven. UK got physical copies, no problem. Japan, physical copies, no problem. Beautiful, big, glorious collector's editions. The US didn't get jack shit. And E3 that year, when Eyes of Heaven was coming out, not a display. Nothing on the main floors.
Right.
You have 3 different damn halls to display your shit. And we all know Bandai goes all out for everything else. If they can make, a freaking entire Dragon Ball land, but you make Eyes of Heaven upstairs with 4 setups in a random office room that year at E3? Are you fucking kidding me, you guys? Come on. That's why the game tanked. We don't want KOF to tank here in the States. You guys got to do something about a physical copy.
Yeah. So Ricardo, that's kind of the point, is that it's implied. We don't, but we don't have a hard confirm. We have a couple of implied to get physical.
We need to know if we're going to get a physical copy, because at this point in time, I doubt we're going to get a collector's edition in time.
Yeah,
maybe
collector's edition's not
happening already.
And so I'm going to be completely honest. There is a chance that this game is going to suffer on its sales in North America, because the SNK communities at large are probably all going to want physical versions. And probably going to want the collector's versions. So guess what? My $80+ is probably going to Europe.
Right.
We already know I bought the Japan one.
Right.
And if I need to buy another Japan one, so be it.
Yeah.
But it's just once again, we here in America, we do not get nice things.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, the Steam version's going to do fine.
Right.
Yes,
because there's no such thing
great.
as physical PC games anymore.
No, that's great. Good for all you digital people. But for other gamers who love physical copies and collections, and obviously that either helps greatly or kills your game. Just look at Eyes of Heaven.
Yes. Yeah, Katie, we actually bought one of the Japan physical edition complete box sets for her Christmas.
Yes. And that's another thing.
Right. So they all have pre-order pages, but
Watch last week.
Yes, last week they went over this. We do it through Zen Market. It's not that hard. You can definitely get the really special Japanese one of the collector sets, whichever one you want, that comes with the big picture frame artwork and everything.
And again, we're not saying that there is no physical version.
No,
there's just no confirmation.
We want to know
scared.
if
Right.
and it's just like, honestly, it's just like, how are you supposed to plan on trying to get a copy when you don't even know if there's going to be a physical copy or not?
And I mean, Ed saying walked into a GameStop, everyone thought he was making it up because, fighting games are niche.
Right.
If you don't play fighting games, you don't know what games are coming to fighting games. And
Fighting EX layer, okay, that was what I was trying to get, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's so weird.
This shit happens. When you're not directly attached. And again, if with this era of so many digital games, digital releases and stuff, who knows? There's still a possibility we're not getting a physical release. If it is, it might be a less print run. Mm-hmm. At this point, we can just kind of assume we're not getting a collector set.
Yeah,
and,
I mean, I'm probably going to pre-order it on Amazon and see what happens. Yeah. But,
but I'm just going to probably just pre-order my Steam version and pre-order a European one or something. Right. Or unless I can squeeze out enough money to get one of the Japanese ones.
Yep.
Because I don't know what my money's going to look like in the next... Never mind. No, because Japanese pre-orders end in less than a week.
Oh, do they?
Actually, I think exactly a week.
Okay.
Good to know. Well, I guess I'm pulling out more money out of the piggy bank so we can get those other ones.
Yeah, because I really want the
I know, you're gonna get your hot dog. You're gonna get your damn hot dog frame.
See, this is the problem. It's like, I probably will get it on the PS5, but, am I gonna end up buying the PS4 one anyway? Am I gonna buy the Steam one?
I mean, it was just like Sam's show for us. We've got 5 copies.
I'll probably end up...
In all fairness, I did win at least one of them.
Yes, you did, but I mean, we've got the UK, the Japanese, the Steam version, 2 physical copies, so if we do it for SNK, it's not a big deal.
So last I remember, the January 6th pre-order cutoff was the extension. If it got extended again, that's news to me, but last I remember, I think it was January 6th was the cutoff.
Yeah, I need to double check on that. I hope so, if they extend it again, which I feel kind of like they should, because COVID and shipping and taking forever and all this other stuff.
Yeah, because it's also worth noting that even if you do get this pre-order, you get the Japanese pre-order one, then it's going to be the 17th or 18th. It'll arrive at Zen Market, and then it's going to be the extra days to arrive to you after that.
Yeah, you're not going to get it on the exact date. Good luck if you get it in the same month.
That's actually not unreasonable. Zen Market with DHL has been really good to me.
They have. You've been getting stuff within 2 weeks or less.
2 days.
And that's amazing.
It'll probably be also different depending if you're West Coast or East Coast too, right?
Yeah, that's a factor as well. With everything else like weather and stuff and shipping.
It's crazy though. Reading Speedwagon story. A few years ago when Exerd came out, I pre-ordered it. They forgot to get any copies in and didn't know what it was. It's
good old GameStop.
It's rough being a fighting game fan.
Dude, I had something similar to me. Similar happened to me just with FF7 Remake because of COVID.
Right, yeah.
Oh God.
The pre-order that you had.
Because the COVID closures closed down my local game shop, and so I never could get my copy from them.
Right.
And then by the time they reopened, it was 2-3 weeks later, and so they just sold off whatever inventory they could, and I never got my copy from them.
Right. Yeah.
I was furious, to say the least. But
you know how that
was so disappointing.
Also, I have the physical PS4 version. Do you know if you have that, you can get the PS5 version?
The retrograde upgrade, I believe so.
Okay.
I think you have to pay. I think you still have to pay the difference because it's part of the DLC.
Yeah.
I think you get the you get the visual upgrade, but you're still gonna want the DLC for retrograde. I think.
Okay. Because I figured that's probably how I would rather play it, dude. Right?
Under
Night in Birth EXE late CLR. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Good luck.
Calcium, lime, and rust.
Yeah. No, that's what it is. Uniclair.
Oh man.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
Fighting
so
games
visual
exactly,
upgrades good.
Exactly.
Yeah, fighting games are a niche, no matter what, and people have to realize that, which is why, a lot of the times when people are like, "Why isn't this getting rewarded more and stuff?" and it's just
take a good look inside your GameStop, just like what happened at Hot Topic. Their specialty now for customer services and pop figures. not
Yeah,
games
because
itself.
what makes the money? Because I mean, GameStop for a long time has made a majority of its profits on selling used games.
Right.
Yep.
So whatever.
Yeah, they're all Funko Pop specialists instead of gaming specialists.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, if you ever really want a reminder of how niche and how screwed over fighting games are in general, watch the Game Awards. the fighting game awards part was an afterthought at best, and half the things on there aren't what most of us would consider fighting games.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do you remember there was just the recent which I forgot which company put out that what was the most important esports moment of all time, and it was the Daigo Perry versus the 4v1 CS:GO comeback.
Yeah.
And there were replies in that thread that were like, why would fighting games be here? They don't even take skill. They're just button mashing.
Yep.
People just don't know, dude. It's crazy.
But again, the bigger problem is, and we have the same problem within our own game communities, don't get me wrong here, but people refuse to fucking research.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to, I'm going to check out this thing I've never played and see if I can make my own opinion and see what's going on. No, I mean, absolutely not.
I don't know it. I don't like it.
I mean,
Kazuya's a Shoto.
there was a reason. Oh God,
Jesus.
I discovered the Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
There's a reason why during the period of time during Evo, where I didn't understand Tekken and such. I never watched it and everything, but I refused to say anything bad about Tekken because I didn't know anything about the game. I didn't understand it, so I won't say it's a bad game or whatever. Basically.
Yeah,
So
no, I mean, shit, there's been times even going to Wednesday night fights where they needed a commentator for a game, and Kitty's like, "Oh, why don't you go do it?" And I was like, "Because I'm not qualified to talk about that game."
Wait, what are you talking about a KOF retrospective? You want me to play all the KOFs? Or you want me to just go through them? Because I certainly can't teach anybody about them.
But I mean, maybe you take some time every so often for us to sit down and play one or two of them, at least for a little while. I'm not going to make you beat them all, but just boot them up, play some 94 and be like, oh, how far we've come. And then you play 99 and you're like, this game has a lot of cool shit and a lot of garbage. Okay.
I mean, I could play arcade mode and try to beat him. I heard most of the bosses are easy to beat, right?
Don't fucking lie to me. I'm gonna make you beat 96 just for that. You're gonna fight Genitz, and you're gonna have a bad time.
I'm so sorry. The only time I've told you to go commentate is on a game you've played. Don't sell yourself short. You can do a decent job at commentary, so you hush.
Played, but not actually qualified to commentate about, especially because I'm not the Yipes personality type.
No,
I'm the knowledge type.
he's a Yipes personality, and everybody needs to stop comparing themselves to Yipes and Tasty Steve and just work on your own thing when it comes to that.
But this is precisely my point.
I didn't say go be Yipes.
No, Yipes can talk about can commentate games he doesn't know because he can be personality and hype for it.
Yes.
I cannot.
Right.
But I can talk about some of the technical aspects, and when I understand the technical aspects, I can get more excited for shit.
Right.
One of my favorite moments commentating was in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Someone did a ground level fly with Nova to get a free overhead because you can't tell the difference between the standing and flying
he looks
animation.
like he's flying. Right.
And I lost my shit, and I pointed out how fucking sick that was. And I loved it. And that's fine, but if I were to try that with Tekken, I'd be like, that was a cool uppercut.
Yeah, I would never tell you to go commentate Tekken. Once again, games you play,
but then,
you could talk a little bit about it.
Street Fighter V, there's going to be people who are going to be more excited and more knowledgeable than I am, so I'm going to stay the fuck out of it.
I mean, it's hard, too, because we were doing the Kimono Michi, and the Street Fighter V, by all comparisons to everything else...
Yo, what's up, Rio? Really?
Oh, what the...
Can you give that a click real quick?
Was not as... Let's see here.
Aww.
Also, that picture is sick as fuck.
Nice.
I mean,
I like the
Ogura is
symbol.
fucking awesome.
I love the symbol in the front of the bike, by the way.
Dude,
That's slick.
You all know how I feel about Kyo, but fuck, that bike is sick.
Nah, that's so cool.
That looks like a mech I would want to pilot. What the fuck, man?
He actually made Kyo look good.
That's so cool.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
But yeah, so going back onto topic, we would like to find out sometime soon if North America is getting a physical copy
version,
of KOFXV.
I mean, it seems to be assumed right now, and all the pictures on Amazon and stuff like that are very easily
slapped together.
Yeah, you can just paste a picture onto a cover pretty easily.
If we can find out, yes, there is going to be, no, there isn't, here are some other options instead, it would be greatly appreciated. Because we're under 50-day countdown now, according to the Twitter page. So we would really like to know.
Also, Ed Bird is 100% right.
Where at?
That there's just a general inherent aversion to 2D games for a lot of people.
Oh, yeah, no,
that's
absolutely,
100% a thing.
Absolutely.
I mean, we talked about it a couple weeks ago that Sony used to have the regulation for you can't release a 2D fighting game by itself in America.
Well, there had to be
it had to be like a box set, or you had to charge $20.
Right, and I mean, during that time, I don't know if people remember, but all the magazines, every time that there was a new fighting game come out, they would always rate them. And they would always say, it's just a 2D game,
dock points for graphics,
Right,
Also, that doesn't matter because SNK is not publishing it in North America.
Deep Silver is. They don't, they wouldn't know about that.
Or they're not in charge of it.
Yeah, we've asked questions in the past, like months ago, and they don't know because it's Japan versus what's going on here in the States with whoever's publishing it in the States.
Yeah, no, 90s and 2000s game reviews were a fucking abomination.
Yeah, they preferred the PlayStation 1 graphics to like Alpha 3, you know what I mean? They were like, this is not 3D at all.
Yeah, N64 3D graphics are better than Third Strike.
Right.
Yeah, don't get me started on G4 TV. I have so many stories about that.
That one was
people at the time shit on Castlevania Symphony of the Night while praising Castle 64, Castlevania 64 for just being 3D. Yeah, and that's what we were living in at that time. And I remember because I got so mad at all the game reviews. It would be like, this game gets a C because it's fun, but it's still 2D. Move on, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but for me, G4 TV was so ass backwards with decent game reviews, and it pissed me off, and I'm just like, how are people so gullible to listen to this and think that this is what paid actors pretending to know about video games actually know about video games?
Because marketing is brainwashing.
Yes, it is, and I'm so mad that they're trying to come back with the same bullshit. I was hoping a lot more people would be wiser to it instead of just focusing on your little kid nostalgia.
Okay, that conversation's actually fire.
Which one?
One time I was in an Xbox Live party chat. My friend asked me and some others, why do you like Street Fighter? You can only go down. My friend responded, well, why do you like Guitar Hero? You can only go down. That's fucking fire.
That is amazing. That is amazing.
What does that even mean on Street Fighter? You can only go down.
Because you don't have a Z-axis. You have X and Y only, so up and down only.
Oh, gotcha.
And then Guitar Hero, you're just going to hit down on the fucking strum thing 9 till 9. Yeah. KOF 12 and 13 are fucking gorgeous, and anyone who says otherwise is foolish.
I mean, one of my favorite things, though, I forgot which one. What did Dimps make before Street Fighter 4 again?
The main thing I know them for is a fucking Dragon Ball game.
Tatsunoko was after Street Fighter 4, right? Or was it before Street Fighter 4? No,
I thought it was before.
It was before Street Fighter 4.
Oh, Fantasia?
Battle Fantasia. There was something... There was one of the games that was made that to me it was one of the revolutionary things because they figured out how to make it replicate the 2D thing.
Rumblefish.
It might not have been Rumblefish, but one of the games that was drawn in 3D fighting games was the first one where they made it so that they're always facing forward regardless of what side you're on the screen. Because you know how in Street Fighter EX you're facing forward, but then the other guy's facing back, kind of like in Tekken as well. And one of the games was the first one to do that before Street Fighter 4. And so when Street Fighter 4 came out, they had that.
Rumblefish definitely does that.
Does it? Okay, so it might have been that one.
Rumblefish is fucking gorgeous at its time anyway.
Yeah, so I was always like, that was one of the things that I had noted right away, that in order to make it look like the classic 2D games, instead of doing this, they did this, which was tricky because, you know, then you had to test...
I thought Rumblefish was full cell shading, just had a lot of brilliant effects.
Yeah, Rumblefish I thought was 2D, yeah. Because the funny thing about it was that, you look at NRS, right?
Interesting. Okay.
They couldn't even control which way their characters faced, you know.
Yeah, so they gave you a button for it.
So they gave a button which was solely for testing purposes, and they never took it out. Although it affected combos. I still even remember in MKX when Tanya first came out, there were combos that worked whether or not you were open or closed and all that stuff. It was really annoying. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of those 2D games did have some 3D effects. So, the save in Symphonies of the Night was 3D.
The castle in the background and stuff like that, which is also part and parcel to why the Saturn version sucked. Because rendering transparency, sprite effects, and 3D models all at the same time. Because Saturn is notoriously bad about transparency.
Well, you know, Saturn, it wasn't supposed to be a 3D. It had no 3D. It was supposed to be just a 2D, the next generation 2D console. And when they saw what the PlayStation was coming out, they threw in a 3D engine into the machine, and that's why it says. That's why
it's only good at one at a time.
And that's why it looks more like a better version of the Super FX chip as opposed to what the PlayStation.
Unless you look at some of the shit in Sonic R, then you're like, oh wow, they actually did have some good ideas.
Yeah.
that Coding Secrets channel I watch.
Oh.
Does some really cool shit with the Saturn.
Yeah.
Oh, the English voices for 13. I actually managed to get the whole file set for every single one of them. It's awful. I love it. My phone notification is now apple juice.
It is. It drives me crazy. I'm starting to hate it.
Oh, you haven't heard it that often. No,
I don't
I sent
need
it to you in Discord.
I don't need to.
Oh, you sent it to me in Discord. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. What the F do they really know?
Apple juice.
If they were... I swear to God.
Thank you. Yeah.
Apple juice.
It's so good.
Apple juice.
There's nothing she says except apple juice. So.
Yeah. Apple juice. And everyone's like, wait, is she just saying apple juice? It's like, yes, apparently.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Apple juice.
I can't wait. I can't wait till I get a Leona cosplay going, and I'm just gonna be sucking on an apple juice box.
One of these days,
eating a hot dog bun.
Yeah, I really need to get commissioned art of that. Of just Leona sipping a little juice box.
Apple juice box.
Yep.
Crash Bandicoot, huh? Okay. Yes, that is Leona. Yes. When she does her throw, right? When she does her throw, she just says apple juice in KOF 13.
Plain as day English.
Yeah.
In the English voice.
The Wilhelm screen as my ringtone.
There you go.
Oh man, the Max Impact English voices I still joke about with my friends to this day. The big one being Yuri. There it is. It's so bad.
Dude, I mean, on my old Mac, I used to have an old Mac. You could change the sounds of everything, right? And so I changed all the sounds to things that were Beatles references. So our system error sound was from Bungalow Bill at the very end where they go, "Ayo!"
Oh my God.
And so we turned it to that, and it was the perfect air sound, except now every time I hear it on the album, I'm like, wait, something's wrong.
I mean, in my old computer, I changed all of my sound effects to bits from Freakazoid.
Oh, God.
So my error message was the Scotsman screaming.
Honestly, you're making me think back of all the customizing I did on my freaking sidekick.
Oh, man.
Did you ever have a sidekick?
No, I never had a
Holy
sidekick.
shit. I wish they would bring them back because, you know how it was a little oval like this and then you would flip and it would flip open and close?
Right.
There were so many badass video game. I had a Ryu one, a Ken one, I had a Cowboy Bebop one, I had a Sonic one, I had Samurai Champloo ones because they had themes where all the buttons would change, and for Sonic it would be the rings, and then you push different buttons, it would be jumps or your rings drop. I had one of Ken where I would open it up and it would go Shoryuken, and then I close it, it'd go Hadouken, and just and the same with Ryu. I had Samurai Champloo ones where you would open it and the sword draw would come out, and then you send something and it makes slice sound effects.
Nice.
And I close it and the main new Java song comes on. It was so much cool stuff. Jasmine's
being a weirdo.
Jasmine's being weird but kind of cute at the same time. And I just hope she doesn't accidentally grab a cable and everything goes falling down off the table.
N-Gage. Who thought that this was a good idea for the N-Gage?
Yeah, my problem is I still want an N-Gage for my collection.
Yeah, I know.
Partly because there's a KOF game on it. but partly because there was supposed to be a Rifts RPG game, which
What?
Rifts was basically it's the other D&D you've never heard of.
Oh, okay.
It's another pen and paper RPG, and Rifts was fucking awesome, and it was supposed to get a game on the Engage.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
So I kind of want one on principle.
Yeah. I mean,
But I really just want the Engage
it's
KOF.
kind of the same thing. Like you want a Virtual Boy just to have a Virtual Boy kind of thing, right? So, I mean, you know what
I mean, I'll play Mario Clash.
You know what I've always wanted, and I don't even know how easy it is to find one anymore. I don't even know if you've heard of it. The Vectrex.
Of course I know what a Vectrex
Okay, you
is.
know the Vectrex, dude. When I was little, I loved the Vectrex. My friend had one, and I've always wanted one, and I've never gotten one.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I know it is. I just want to own it on principle.
Right, of course. Collection doesn't mean you're collecting things necessarily of quality.
I actually found my my near mint box for EX1 the other day, which made me happy.
Oh, dang.
That's the one. Rifts by Palladium.
Dang.
Rifts was
Jasmine,
my
please don't
jam
kick the TV.
in the fucking 90s, man.
Jasmine?
Jasmine's
What
going.
is she doing?
Did they find some nips somewhere?
I don't know.
Like-
She's doing something crazy over here.
There was let's see, what is one system thing that I always wanted that I didn't get? For the most
she
part,
stopped, of
everything.
course.
Of course,
no.
you
What
pull out
did
the phone.
Cone send us?
Oh Lord, got 600 for
Oh, is
what?
that the Vectrex right here?
Oh no! Oh no!
Yep, it's the old Vectrex.
Oh, it's
Man.
Yep, here it is with the little tiny joystick. Yep. Oh man, next time I go to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, I should try to see if I can find one over there, dude.
So I know a guy that I'm 99% sure owns one, but he's kind of a piece of work, so I'd have to like make a couple phone calls, see if it's worth even talking to him again.
those are always tough.
Yeah.
Those are always.
He's also one of the only people I know that actually has the Panasonic GameCube, and he had it like week 1.
What was the name of the game that came with it? Shoot.
Wasn't Tempest on it?
Was Tempest officially on it? No, they don't have it listed here.
You never got the Neo Geo X, huh?
No.
That's one I wanted that I didn't get.
What was
The little TV
Yes.
cabinet one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm interested in one of those now because I found out that they've been hacked, which means I can then add games and
know.
add non-Neo Geo games on them, which
But
would
when
be
it,
cool.
I regret, like, I was talking with one of my friends I was working with at the time, and he's just like, you get one, I get one. And I'm like, oh, sweet, we could play during break. And nothing ever came or happened from it.
Yeah.
So I missed out on that one because he's like, you want to pre-order it?
Yeah, there's a list of Vectrex games. I found that, but I'm trying to remember which one was the default one that I played the hell out of. I think it was just this game here. It was just like this. It was just like the
Modified
Asteroids
Asteroids?
clone.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's just an
It's
Asteroids
just Asteroid
clone.
game.
Oh, they had Star Castle. Did they have the color overlay to go over the layers
I
of
hope
the,
so.
just to give the game color? You
Good
know.
Lord.
Yeah, I want an MVSX as well, but I don't want to spend that much money buying a cabinet or a mini cab to replace all of the crappy parts they put into it when I could just buy a normal cabinet and replace all of its old parts
Yeah.
for like almost the same price.
Anyways, I'm gonna stop delving into nostalgia there.
Because we need more systems to fix up because there's not an
Precisely.
MVS2 slot, an Adamus Wave, and a Neoprint. A Neoprint like downstairs.
Yeah, I mean that was the coolest thing. Button mash. Do we even know if button mash is open again right now?
It's supposed to be, but I haven't double confirmed.
Okay.
It's
We
supposed to
really,
be.
yeah, we need to.
Well,
we need to
actually,
look up
I
onto
do
that.
do
We need
anyway
to-
because one of my friends who lives right near it is moving out of state soon, and so I need an excuse to hang out with him
Okay,
anyway.
okay. Because he had an Asteroids it was Asteroids 2 machine, I think it was there, but he had fixed it up so much that the vector graphics were so bright and clear on it again. It was a work
yes,
of
and
art.
it is
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. Don't get me started on my
Oh yeah,
Dude,
oh yeah.
2-slot monitor right now and one broken speaker.
And my cab that won't boot. And you know what? Right now, really, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I really miss Radio Shack.
You know what? In this day and age, I never used to think that store was cool or really handy when I was younger,
Oh man.
Fuck.
No Radio Shack and no fries make Homer something.
Yeah, now with all the shit that we do and repairs and holding old school stuff and even like for cosplay things, even for small electronics.
So like honestly,
I freaking miss Radio Shack.
Honestly, like
you don't know what you have till it's gone.
No, so fries and Radio Shack were good for small parts.
Yeah.
Like just getting like, hey, I need to go buy a new LED because I feel like swapping the light bulb on my GameCube.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Done.
So I mean, that's what Akihabara started as.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it was that kind of a thing. And in fact, when you're there, a lot of the shops that you go into in Akihabara are still that.
Yeah.
You can go through and you see all the places where they're just small little booths owned by one person, and they just sell certain parts and stuff like that. And there was just Radio Shack was the store where you could always buy like all the audio connectors, all the diodes,
Radio
everything,
Shack was our father's favorite store.
and
Yes.
you could buy all the imitation shockwaves that you could.
Actually, you know what? You know what? They did have certain games for sale too. They did have.
Sometimes,
I would get
yeah.
my Sega accessories there.
Yeah.
I would get special order some of the games there. Like, and that was again, that's my dad's favorite store of all time.
Dude,
Okay,
Radio
that
Shack
is
was
a
cool.
dad store, 100%. Like he'd be fixing a radio or a VCR, and you need a part, you go to freaking Radio Shack and get it. Yeah, exactly.
Radio Shack.
Yeah,
we have that
wire
wire somewhere.
Probably. Maybe.
I mean, that's where I used to get all of my audio converters and stuff like that. And
I mean, for a majority of my like youth, that was literally the only place you could get all that shit.
yeah,
That too.
yeah, Shackwave. That's what people called it.
Shockwave.
Yeah, it was always like a slightly grayer version
Wow.
and smaller version of Shockwave that was at every Radio Shack, dude.
No, I wish that store could come back. It was that my dad would always want us to go to and find electronic stuff, and then every once in a while Circuit City.
Oh my
I
goodness.
can't believe that. This is what makes the internet wonderful, is that you will always have something everywhere.
Oh,
There's just-
I mean, the thing is, though, this makes me laugh, too, because, oh my god, I really do remember that.
yeah,
Holy shit.
this guy was at every Radio Shack, dude.
But it just
Yeah.
makes me laugh because I'm thinking about, like, basically, if it exists, it is archived on the internet at this point.
I will say one thing. So there is one thing that I have only been able to find, one really small link that doesn't have any information about it. My dad has this record that he had from a long time ago. He loved it, and it was like he loved the music on it, and the singers were great and everything like that. And I looked at it and I noticed that it was actually an imitation band singing a bunch of songs that were popular, like Maggie May's on there, but it's
like
not Rod Stewart.
So it was a cover band.
Yeah, it was a
Okay.
cover band, and so they had all these songs there. But there's one song on it where they took an old Chopin piano song and sang lyrics over it called "My Valley's So Green." It's like Etude in E that they turned into some pop song where they sang over it. And my dad loves that song, and that
Wow.
song exists nowhere. Like, no, I've only been able to find
Does he
one
still
tiny
have the record?
Oh yeah, it's still there. It's still there. And so I looked it up, and I tried to look up the band and all the stuff, and yeah, I couldn't find anything, dude. It was crazy.
Well, so this is where I was going to. It's like the subject of lost media or borderline lost media. Because I like joking about some of the shit I have for Mary. If you Google it, my posts are your results.
Right.
Because that shit borders on lost media.
Yeah.
And, like, so I've actually been getting down YouTube rabbit holes of lost media, like anime lost media, whereas literally the entire coverage of it is a vinyl and one ad in one obscure magazine. Like, weird shit.
Oh, jeez.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, once we get the time to, that's what we're gonna do with the neoprint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some of that neoprint shit probably is bordering on lost media right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
We will become neoprint historians very soon.
No, I don't know.
See, I knew. I of course,
Okay,
Cohen's
remember,
gonna
Cohen-
look into this.
Cone
It's-
has the greatest Google foo I think I've ever
Yes.
seen.
I've
of
never
course.
seen anybody. No, because Maggie May was on there for sure. So that's so weird. But yeah, no, Cone has always had the most ridiculous Google foo. I don't understand it. I can't find
He
shit
is
on
Google.
Chrome.
He is Google. Original.
I mean,
Google.
maybe that's why he's called Investigation Cone, right? So there you go.
Yeah, no, and yeah, with some of the stuff coming on Blu-ray and stuff, I'm still pissed about Streamline Pictures. Streamline Pictures was a production developer company, whatever, publisher in like the 80s and 90s. They went under, but they still own all of their properties. Which means that get fucked on ever officially owning the English version of Robot Carnival.
Right, okay. Got it. Yeah, no one's picked it up, basically.
I mean,
right?
how? The company doesn't exist, but they still own the rights, so get
Right,
fucked.
exactly.
Who do you track down for it?
That's such a weird conundrum. Like, I feel like that's probably happened a billion times, right? So, let's see here.
I need to check my copy.
Yes, that is the album right here. I think this is the same link that I... Oh, wow, wait, this one actually has the ability to play it?
Oh no, here we go.
I'm not going to play it because...
Yeah, no. Yeah, you saved that tab.
Yeah.
Wow,
This might be
we're
the
gonna
one.
look at that later.
No, that's the exact album. That is the exact album right
See,
there.
look at Cone doing what Cone does.
Maggie May, Proud Mary, and all that stuff, and like all of it are covers. You know, because this group Fish and Chips just like re-saying everything, and it's so hilarious too. Because like my dad is always like, Rod Stewart's song's so good, and I was like, this isn't Rod Stewart. I was like, this is actually a cover, and then you know. Not to make fun of my dad or anything, but he's just one of those people that, like, if you point something, then he can never... So then his response was, well, then I think they sang it better than, you know, like...
Exactly. Yeah, we were talking about the Love Heart issue a few shows back. Very sad about that.
You can't get the page to not play it. Oh, because I have this thing, allow block here, maybe.
Yeah, so I just saved send the link to me over Discord so you have it saved and linked easily.
Just save it.
Yeah, no, so I mean the Love Heart one's a little more complicated than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all factors.
It's all around the same thing. But all right.
Cool. So
do we actually want to open the Terry? Or do we want to save it for next time then?
We totally should do it.
Chat, do you want me to open one of my birthday gifts that I haven't opened this year? Storm Collectible, Terry Bogard.
Hey, Storm Collectibles, I really would like that Blue Mary when it comes out.
Okay, Rick. Hey, Nintendo, give me free stuff. Everybody, we could all go out and buy Nintendo Zelda limited edition DS's.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I love that ad.
Totally, I know.
Little bit there.
What was that?
Rick and Morty.
Oh, okay.
Rick and Morty did a bit about Rick getting way too into, trying to make money off a flipping shit scheme. And so it was all about the Zelda limited edition Nintendo DS's, and they could all buy them and then buy extra ones and flip them and then keep theirs, and they would get stuff. And then at the end of the bit, he's like, Nintendo, give me free stuff. So that was just the whole part of the bit. And he constantly, purposely said they could keep getting limited edition Zelda DS's, the gold Zelda DS's, and we could all have Nintendo DS's and play Nintendo DS together as a family. And then, he walks out of the door and says, Nintendo, give me free stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Eastla's theme is not for me. It's definitely not.
no.
I came to the realization, so I've been watching because it keeps putting on the recommendations, is a bunch of matches with Shanghai versus other strong players. And I realized that his team is Mary, Isla, Terry. So he has no qualms about using basically the best characters from that beta, dude.
Yes.
Yeah, as
Yes.
So, all right. Let's open up.
The what did we call it? The Stanford Principle?
Pick a top tier.
Pick a top tier.
Yeah,
So
So
shout outs to my buddy Matt who bought me this.
So if you want to cut the sticker on the top, we've
Yeah,
got the
I have-
Yamazaki knife.
and-
Only if you laugh while you cut it.
I was just gonna keep saying Ikuze, 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 but that was it.
Okay.
Smells
fingers,
like
huh?
hot dogs and booty.
What's the Badusi?
I want to know what kind of hot dogs you've been eating.
Southtown ones.
Hey, wasn't there a Limp Bizkit album named like that?
Okay.
Hot dogs and booty, I think.
It was chocolate starfish and hot dog flavored water.
Oh, So if you do get the Omega Rugal, you can trap him in the energy orb itself.
So Terry comes with Rugal's energy?
Yeah.
Oh, shit!
Look!
Oh, shit!
Oh, shit, I didn't know that yet. Now I need the Rugal one. Jeez, Omega Rugal one. If you don't know by now, it's right there is what we're talking about. Don't worry, I'm going to open it up so we can... Explain while I open.
So, in 98, Omega
Careful
Rugal...
when you slide that around.
Yeah,
I don't want it to get caught on one of the corners.
So, in 98, Omega Rugal, when he does Kaiser Wave, and instead makes like a big ring of lightning energy that he chucks at you. Or an even
I appreciate the background behind the box.
So, apparently, this is half of that ring as like a Build-A-Figure towards Rugal.
Yeah, that's so sick. Yeah, it comes with Rugals. So,
I think it comes with half of it.
It comes with half of it.
So when you buy Rugal, you get to complete that or something.
Right.
Yeah, alright. So there's...
Oh, dude, it comes with Yu-Gi-Oh! Hair.
I bet you never lose a game of Guess the Pro Tag.
It comes with Yu-Gi-Oh! Hair, dude.
If you want, why don't you open up the effects, and James and I can get to work on... Catching all these hands that just spills out. Hands. All right, let's see here. So, Storm Collectibles. I appreciate them because they work with one of my favorite fighting game artists, which is Kit, aka goes by like Kiki. Kit, you can follow him.
Can I peel this off of him?
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Wait, like now I can be Benny mode. She looks pretty good.
Okay, are you okay?
You just beheaded Terry.
I asked him if he was okay. I had to
Not
take
anymore.
his plastic. Let's see. Let's pick. Oh, I love his smirking face, so we're gonna go with that.
Not yelling face. So
yes, and they're nice and rubbery. I like that. You better be very careful with that though over time because. Oh yeah, and I mean. That's kind of cool. I like the more.
He's got look
at all these
two jackets.
The thing I like with Storm Collectibles is they give you so many accessories for different types of poses and positions, and I really appreciate it. But it's both different.
Oh, so we can have it kind of flared out.
Yes.
So like he's doing Power Geyser, it's like spooky.
Yeah. And this is what I really appreciate about Storm Collectible figures is not only are the figures well articulated with many different points for poses, dynamic poses, whatever you want to do, but you get all of these cool different faces, hands, even his hair, all right? And then, as you see, all these awesome effects that go along with it, so.
Especially because, honestly, like, major toy lines...
Oh, this is Power Dunk.
Major toy lines nowadays don't make good action figures anymore.
Right.
Like, I literally miss, like, 80s and 90s Toy Biz X-Men figures.
Yeah, because, like, look, even his abdomen is, like, nicely jointed to twist and bend and move. That's so cool.
So I went to Target the other day and I saw they made a Age of Apocalypse Rogue X-Men figure. Oh. And I was like, oh, yo, I want to... Thanks, I hate it. I put it back and walked away.
Just because they're not very good or something? Or modern figures not very good?
A lot of modern figures are not very good. I was really happy I got a new She-Hulk figure that I actually liked. But that Rogue just made me so sad. She's just ugly.
And that's the other thing, too. One reason I really enjoy collecting Japanese-made figures is because they are actually good-looking. Okay? When an American toy company tries to take over... This is Storm Collectibles.
And are they Japanese?
I think they're actually American. I believe they are.
No,
apparently they're from China.
They're Chinese.
It's just, the thing is, I only see them at, like, American conventions first, so I actually thought they were American, but no.
Yeah, we see them a lot at, like, it's just the glove. We see them a lot at, like, San Diego Comic-Con. Actually, I'm gonna... Let's see, how does this attach?
I think it just goes into a fist.
Yeah,
it just goes into the fist.
While I agree, yes, Nendroids are better than Funko Pops, they also cost like 6 times much the price tag. Right. So there's a reason for that.
I don't understand the obsession with Funko Pops.
I never will.
Things are the ugliest damn things.
They really are, and I never will.
Dude, you know what really got me to understand how much of like a bad thing Funkos really are? Is when you talk to the hardcore collectors and they start celebrating when a new figure's getting made because it's finally using a new model. like a new mold.
Yeah, they're like, it's not the same face. Sorry.
When you go out of your way to celebrate that a figure company is using a new mold because they recycle the mold so much, like, it's kind of a red flag.
It is. And you... See, I'm glad I opened this, because this is fun. This is fun to pose.
And don't get me wrong.
This makes me happy.
Don't get me wrong, I actually do own a few Funko Pops. I'm gonna be honest, I do.
You do.
But it's all stuff like, the Vault Boy, the little, the mascot of Fallout, a She-Hulk, a Kefla, and Catbug from Bravest Warriors. Because it's not human, so it doesn't hurt as much.
And, also remember that, any Funko Pop I have, it was given to me as a gift.
Or it was like, buy two, get one free, and I was like, I'm buying two, pick one.
And I couldn't pick one because I hate them all.
Yeah.
So, I was there, like, going like, do I have to?
Does the power dunk pose look kind of like this?
Just kind of. Where's his stand? I don't know where. Does he have a stand or no?
I think he has a stand.
Stand up.
On the other hand, I do want to point out how fucking cool his background is.
I was just saying
Yeah,
that.
she
Like,
said that
yeah, that is so cool.
Something. Power dunk looks something.
Oh,
like
wait.
There's more.
But wait, there's more. That must be his.
First off,
Yes! I did not know you could say, okay, this just keeps getting better and better.
as far as I'm concerned, it's one of the coolest levels in the game.
Again, Storm Collectibles, they do it right. Look at this. You have a posable background, or you have a background for his posable little body.
What is
and
that?
what is that?
This is the instructions for the build a super move for Rugal.
Oh,
Every figure comes with one piece.
Oh,
up to
I
this point.
see.
So Kyo, Yori, Terry, Rugal all come with a part of the energy cage.
Oh, snap.
Bonnie.
You are getting power dunked.
Okay, now we're gonna have to get everybody in order
Actually,
to make
that's
this.
a burn knuckle. That's a burn knuckle is what that effect
Yeah,
is.
I love Storm
is this supposed to be
Collectibles.
the-
This is awesome.
Yep, and then
I
here is...
didn't even know this was part of it, because when you see them displayed at Comic-Con, I did not... If it was out there, I did not pay attention to
the
this
thing is,
awesome part.
Like, it's really hard sometimes to get good stuff on the effects
posing,
for an action figure, because you have to make the articulation work with you.
Right,
Yes.
exactly.
But dude, the stage setup's so fucking
Oh my god! I can't wait to put this on display with all my other figures and stuff. It's so cool. Where's the box? I want to make sure this is kept safe.
Oh, when he power dunks, his back is facing you, it looks like. That's what it is. Okay, so I actually have it. So I actually had it. Oh no,
No,
actually
you're pretty close to right.
you know-
It's just a matter of like positioning things. You probably want to have the other coat.
Yeah,
just
the
to get
other
the
coat
floof.
would definitely work
That
better.
would help a bit.
Storm Collectibles also, if you guys don't know, they also have World Heroes
Oh, dunk.
figures, and they also have Samurai Showdown figures. They have like 4 of every different variant of Haomaru's costume, and they have the 2 World Hero main characters.
Hanzo and Fuma.
Thank you. I couldn't think of at that moment in time, but yes.
And then, I mean, they also have other lines as well. They've done some Street Fighter, some Mortal Kombat.
They have done Street Fighter. I did like the Alex that they made.
And Alex is really
The
cool.
Alex
He was
is actually
sturdy.
a good ass Alex figure, and that is hard to come by because I've seen some Alex figures, and he was suffering from what I call Guilty Gear like pot body, where his head was this big and his body's like this, and I'm like, why the fuck did you do that to Alex? It was funny
And that's
too.
how I felt about Street Fighter V in general.
Well,
They made him kind of fridgy.
Kind of, but still, it's just like there's still decent proportions when it comes to figures, and that I saw a few years back at Comic-Con, and the guy saw my reaction to it, who was working at that booth, and he's like, "Oh, you don't like these figures?" And I'm like, "No, I don't like how disproportioned this good-looking guy's face is supposed to be compared to the rest of the body." That's another thing that people, especially figure collectors, fail to understand. Women have been buying these fucking figures for years too. If I post a picture of my collection downstairs, I'm very picky when it comes to my fighting game and anime characters. Reason why is because they need to have the same damn face that they have in game or, you know, in art or that I'm seeing in the series. And this is another reason why I don't collect many American companies, because they just kill it, like Olaf was saying, when it comes to female faces. Yeah. Y'all are dealing with China and Japan. You gotta step it up, especially in this day and age with all of the awesome printers that they have making toys now and we can make at home, you really need to be stepping your shit up.
It's that whole thing again, right? Where it's
take notes. Take notes on the Storm collectible faces.
You need to make more figures. When figures are made of female characters, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna use these terms, but you make the figures with male gaze, right? Like you want them to look hot for you, but then when you make figures of dudes, you're like, let's just make them like crazy, ridiculous. You don't make them hot for the girls, you know what I mean? And you need, and you can do it both, right? Like like I said, I've always wanted Johnny from Guilty Gear, and I want fucking ripped, handsome
ass Johnny,
smirk, handsome face, but in a badass pose. You know what I mean?
Coat blowing in the wind,
exactly,
all
dude.
godlike. I
wanted what was that that line that made the like super jacked fucking Terry statue that they do normally with wrestling figures.
Oh yeah, I can't wait till that figure comes out.
It was like 82nd Street or something.
82
collectibles.
Yeah,
we did a report on it a couple months ago.
I
really wish I could have afforded that one. Because I think that one hits kind of both notes.
It does, 100% it does.
The Terry figure where you take off the hat.
Oh, I'm still trying to buy that figure.
The Lego peg head. Yeah.
I've been trying to get that figure for like 5 years. Once they were all sold, it's gone. It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I think the cheapest I've seen him for now is like 150 used. Yeah, it's the D Arts, I think is what it was.
Yeah, D Arts.
The subset to SH Fig Arts.
But that's the thing, with figures and collectibles and stuff like that. It's just like, girls collect figures too. We want good-looking figures. And I think Kodo covers that for male and female. This is why...
That's subjective.
I'm sorry. The pretty boy anime characters that I love, that I've seen Kodo make, have come out flawlessly.
Yeah, I'm not going to question that. I just don't think that they do the women very well.
No. I'm talking just the Bishojo series.
Yeah.
I'm talking...
For sure.
But the problem I have is that there are a lot of characters that I love that are originally tan-skinned girls, and I really hate how whitewashed they get when different figure companies make figures of them. So I'm going to be pissed if Felicia isn't golden or tan in that series. I'm going to be very pissed, and unfortunately I'm not going to buy it.
Well, I'm pretty sure we've already confirmed that.
Yeah, but that's... Kanu.
Yeah.
Kanu, Angel.
Your Kanu trauma is something else.
Yeah, my Kanu trauma, that besides the Felicia trauma, Kanu takes first place, and then it's Felicia, and then Angel, and let's see who else.
Just for context for everyone else,
Mina.
Kanu Unsho Iniki has basically slowly had her design retconned throughout the years.
Like 5 or 6 times.
To the point that now she has a different skin tone and hair color from when she was first revealed into the world.
It's a funny story because somebody tried to question me on my Instagram when I posted an old school... Of course they did. An old school photo of one of the first times I originally cosplayed Kanu. And they're like, oh, your Kanu's so pretty, but why the blue hair? And why the bang style that way? And I'm just like, oh, so you never saw original Ikitosen? And they're like, what? And I'm just like, okay, here's the thing. Kanu had vivid blue hair. And she had the 90s puffy razor cut anime bangs when she first originally appeared in the manga and in the anime. From there, and she had tan, golden, beautiful skin. So I have one of the very first figures that was made of her that looks exactly like this. That's what I based the cosplay off. When it came to the newer series, when it was gaining popularity for being a fighting TNA anime, then all of a sudden her bangs, instead of having that, wild, like, retro 90s anime look, they just all came, to the side and kind of, like, covered half her face and everything. And then all of a sudden her hair went from a vivid blue to a dark purpley color. Then it evolved to a purple gray color.
Right.
And slowly her skin shade got lighter and lighter and lighter. Now she has...
Of course.
Yes.
Right,
now she has a very pale kind of skin and black hair.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Daisy was
actually, that's a
darker.
good ass point.
Yeah. Daisy was darker in the earlier games.
Yep, exactly. And you would think, like, in this day and age, it would be more accepted. That, I mean, obviously, there's a liking for white-haired, tan-skin anime and, like, fighting game girls. But there's always got to be whitewashing with figures. And it's just like...
The thing is that it comes down to what market are you trying to appeal to.
Exactly.
If you're trying to appeal to international markets, you can get away with darker skin now.
Right.
But if you're going to Japan exclusive, you're probably going to wind up with much paler characters.
And the problem is, if you were going to be making all of these new figures coming out, then your company really needs to take note, especially if you're going to be selling it all over the world and here in the States. So that's just the thing. That's
Actually,
my rant.
With that in mind, also, so color 8 Mary in in KO15
Oh,
with the darker skin tone and
yeah.
everything. I'm not the only one. Almost every person playing Mary I've seen
had that.
picked that fucking
Yes.
color, which should be kind of a fucking indicator.
Right.
100% an indicator, all right?
That color slaps.
So, I mean, that's just the thing. And if I ever cosplayed Blue Mary, that would be the one.
Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah.
shit, even as far back as FF7. The original FF7.
So why you got
No. I mean,
No,
there's-
you're right. You're
but-
100%.
Because, yes, there's that. But it's also, there is literally a question that Cloud gets asked. Is that, I'm thinking about getting a tan. What do you think? And you literally can say, I like fair-skinned girls, or I think a healthy tan is nice. Meaning you're choosing Eris or Tifa in that order.
Please remember the reason why I love Tifa so much, and she was one of the first like signature cosplays I ever did. People remembered me by is because she had golden skin.
She had a
She
slightly
had-
darker complexion than
Look
most
at
other
her
characters.
original freaking artwork. All right, there's a reason Tetsuya Nomura looked at me and said, "You remind me of my Tifa." All right, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say
Yeah,
at the
and-
first
and by
ever
this-
G4 Awards.
And by this point, she's my tone. She's
Right,
pretty
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
pale.
Yeah, that's another
Oh,
reason.
yo, yeah. Vanessa.
Yeah, same. Like, that's
Yeah,
another
fine,
reason
yeah.
I'm not happy about the remake, is because they gave her the Advent Children treatment. And they've kept that Advent Children treatment on her ever since Advent Children.
Well, I mean, it's also part of that's because that Square doesn't understand Tifa's popularity.
No,
They
don't.
haven't for decades. That's like a whole other fucking topic and a whole other show.
Yeah, it is. But,
But,
long story short, look at how bad her merchandise is. The only statue I love is the one you gave me that you have of Tifa, because she looks like properly like she should in Final Fantasy VII with the proper skin tone color.
Yeah,
But,
but yeah, no, and that's why, like, the thing is that part of the reason I joke about Square not
Yeah,
understanding
exactly,
her
she did.
is that, like, have you noticed that she went from, like, kind of rough and tumble to beauty queen over the years?
Yes.
Because
Yeah, there you go.
that's the one. Basically, like,
Sorry, just those figures so
Peg,
fucking
yeah.
great.
Square has really been trying to force Tifa into the more traditional gender role.
Yes, of course. And
Because that's what Eris's role originally was supposed to be.
yeah, and now you have like literally two fucking Erises instead of an actual Tifa and an actual Eris.
Well, that's the crazy thing, is in FF7 Remake, they made Eris more bold.
Yeah, what the fuck is going
Like,
on
they're trying
here?
to normalize them.
Right.
Yes, like what the hell is going on here?
What's
You
up?
you got
What's up, Daddy
Yuffie
Macaroni?
and you got enough other Asian characters and shit in there that are already like pale skin and stuff, but you just want the whole cast to look the same and act fucking different.
Yeah, I mean, one of the most egregious ones was in the Disney princess line, what they did to Tiana from The Princess and the Frog. Like, they lightened her skin a lot and they shrunk her nose. Like, they
Keep it classy.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but that's again a problem I'm having, and why I bring it up is because I know I'm not the only one who feels this way. So, and our voices are here to be heard on this show, and that's just one thing I don't like about my figures. If Angel is originally tan, and then you've made her pale ass white, I mean, it's just this stuff. It's got to stop. You know, I'm glad Najid isn't back in 15 because for fuck's sake, I would hate to see her get the whitewash treatment.
Yeah, I know.
That would
Right?
go-
Fuck.
Well, I mean, at least we got Dolores.
You
And
got
Dolores.
Dolores.
You can't fuck that up.
And this is another thing I love about SNK. They know skin tones, they know representation, and they know it better than Street Fighter or, you know, other other series out there.
I mean, that's part of why people are so sad though that Zarina didn't come back.
I mean,
I'm hoping maybe.
Because, I mean, that was kind of the big fuss about Ramlethal for a while, right? Because there were the lighter skin Ramlethal colors that a lot of people were...
Honestly, all those color alternates, it's fair, but at the same time, it's kind of jarring.
I mean, for me, I don't get mad at Arxis as much because all the characters also have dark versions.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
and
So,
like
you
I
know.
said, it's fair.
Yeah, no, I mean, here's the thing. Like, literally, if you have alternates and you have that as like a fuck it, here's an option. Cool.
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, that's
fucking
cool.
KOF11 has fucking like a green skin fucking palette for half the cast. I don't
Exactly.
give two shits, you know?
Right.
It's cool colors. At that point, it's just cool and fun colors to mess with. But I'm just mostly talking with figures because it happens more often than not. So,
What's up?
hello.
Yo.
Basset Snake?
Or actually, KOF11 has one Mary palette where she's got like neon hair and lipstick, all white outfit, and then like charcoal black skin.
What the
And so
heck?
she's just like she's walking around like she's supposed to be like floating clothing in the background of something.
Show the people what you're talking about. Can we look
do
that
I
up?
do
Just bring up Hard Edge Wiki, the greatest English-speaking KOF11 wiki out there. Thanks, ATG.
Hardedge.com?
Hard Edge Wiki. Just search Hard Edge Wiki KOF. There you go. Perfect. Boom. Which we've definitely covered on the show before.
Yes.
And then, yeah, click Mary.
Right
Top
under
right.
Oswald.
There you go. Top right. There you go.
There you go.
Oh, there we are. Okay.
And
Colors.
Look at that Jolene Cujo one. Holy shit.
or kind of Joker-ish.
Almost.
Wow, this is taking a while to load. Ah, yes. One of the greatest palettes.
Dang, there's a lot of palettes in this game.
Everyone has 12.
Dang, okay.
See, that's awesome too. When you make a shit ton of different color palettes, that's amazing.
Dude, I feel like I'm back on, like,
56K?
GeoCities.
Yeah.
There's like, oh, I like the Hulk Mary. I'm sure you love that one. And yes, okay, I
Yeah.
see. Yeah, I see what they did there. Okay.
Yeah, some fucking, like, crazy-ass colors.
Stone Mary, dude.
Yeah. See, now you're just getting elemental.
But yeah, but then you get the one right
characters.
above that, which is the one I keep singing its praises.
Yeah,
This
he
one
loves
here.
them.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
She had some good ass palettes in this one. Yeah, it is pretty Mukai-ish. Stone Golem.
No, but those are cool. Those are really, really cool.
Speaking of Mukai. So actually, the past few days, I actually spent a little extra time researching those from the past, from the Ash Saga, the
Okay,
villains of the
okay,
Ash Saga.
okay.
I know where this is going. This is why.
And I found out something interesting. Is those from the past, for lack of any other better descriptor, is basically just the Orochi clan, but from Europe.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, in terms of they all serve, their god of nature, they're kind of fucked up, kind of descendants from it, etc., etc. They're basically just the Orochi clan, except they're from Europe rather than Asia.
So it's just like...
It's literally kind of a retelling of the Orochi saga, just what if Europe did it. That's why we had Ash and Elizabeth. That's why those from the past are kind of the way they are.
Interesting.
So it's kind of weird that
But
they're
I mean,
like...
is there any basis on like reality, like kind of like how the
Well, they call it Gaia, but that's about it.
right? Because obviously the sacred treasures are
It's
all
way
based
more
off of-
deeply
right,
cultural,
yeah,
yeah. I don't know how deep those from the past actually wound up
Okay,
getting,
okay.
but in a lot of ways, like...
God of time, psyche, and God of space, Orochi fan theory.
What, like fucking Pokemon?
oh my god.
Dialga and Palkia?
Interesting. Okay.
All right
Yup.
then.
Huh.
That's a good way to look at it, though.
Good old 8-headed snakes.
Sneak. Okay, so there's the one Kodo figure I was talking about. I could totally see this type of face on like a Johnny figure for you. It's a Google Kodo Black Butler Undertaker figure.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I wish I had them. I'm so like heartbroken I did not get this figure.
Okay, now I kind of want a KOF Pokemon game.
Oh god, no. Yeah, on any of those.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Okay, they are doing male figure faces right when they're doing certain anime characters. Like, if you know the Undertaker, and
Actually, he looks kind of like Happy Chaos there.
It kind of. And see, I can see Guilty Gear male figures, good-looking Guilty Gear characters, done in this. Like, come on, Arxis, go talk to Kodo. We need a Leo, we need a Johnny.
Dude, if Medicos made fucking KOF figures.
Woo!
Woo!
Woo! Woo!
The figure line that makes all the JoJo
all the
figures.
JoJo all those figures in the glass case downstairs that we own. Yeah,
have you seen like my Jotaro action figure?
Oh man, God, that'd be sexy as all hell. Whew. Whew.
Yeah, I just want good figures for dudes, I swear.
Yeah, I mean, Koto is just on the start of it, and so is Storm, and we just need to see more of them.
It only took them 20 years to fucking start making guy figures.
For fuck's sake, can I get some, like, Soul Calibur and Samurai Showdown guys? What the fuck, you guys?
Dude, how? I still don't understand. It's one of the most beautiful fighting games ever made. There are no figures of any Darkstalkers characters.
Well, there used to be.
Besides, like, the core 3.
Besides the core 3, and then the little gotchas that everybody has. But, like, where's my giant Recoil and my Anacharis and my Bishamon and my
I thought there was at least
Raptor.
one of those. But yeah, there's no Raptor.
There were actually 3 Darkstalker figures back in the day in the mid to late 90s. There was a store, I don't know if you remember it or if you ever went to it, but it was the closest gaming nerd store where you could get your PlayStation shipped to play Japanese games that I would go to, and it was called Game Cave. Do you remember Game Cave?
Yeah.
It was always, the ad was always in the back of like Game Pro and EGM magazine. Fucking love Game Cave.
Now, worth noting, was it a statue or was it a resin kit?
Right.
Let me explain here. So, one of the first times I went in there, they actually had vampire savior fucking figures. They were this big. They were made by Capcom. There was a Morgan with actual real doll hair. There was a Dimitri, damn fine looking Dimitri with a velvet cape. And there was Felicia they had on display, and 2 of her toe claws were broken, and 3 of her fingers were broken. And I tried to buy that figure so bad off of it. All of them. Okay, I'm a child. I could not afford $80 for one, let alone buy all 3, which I begged my father for, and I went out of that store fucking crying because they wanted $80 for each of those and $120 for the Sailor Moon fighting game I wanted on my PlayStation.
And I'm still crippled by the FF10 figures I was never able to get for the same reason.
Yep.
I mean,
so
I wonder if that was the Felicia figure that.
What did it look like?
I just said they were hard plastic,
what was it posed
and
like?
She was just standing like this.
Like a doll.
That's a different one.
They were dolls.
Okay.
They were pretty.
Okay, gotcha.
They were pretty action figure type dolls, and I've been looking forever for them. One of our close friends said they saw them at Fanime. Somebody who worked at Capcom up north was at the Fanime Swamp Meet and had all of them, and somebody swooped them up right quick before he could grab me over there to go buy them. So, and those were some of the prettiest ones, and I think it was from the same company that did do the smaller Third Strike characters,
like the one you have,
which I own 2 of.
Ibuki and Ken?
I have Alex and Ibuki, and then my Ryu and Ken, the alpha ones.
Okay.
Those were kind of that same line with the Darkstalker ones.
Okay.
And hence why the reason I started, when I was way younger, collecting anime figures that are now like 20 plus years old.
Also, Flash, just to be clear, it was Lulu and Riku. Riku's actually my favorite character in 10. So.
And they even had a Yoon. I didn't grab the Yoon. I should have. My friend sold it, and he used to be at Frankensons, and I asked him, do you still have that Yoon figure? Because, I want to buy it. He's like, fuck, it's somewhere in my house buried in the garage. And I'm like, yeah, well, if you ever find it, can you please? I'll take the initial D dolls you got too, okay? So, because they had Takumi and Ryosuke initial D doll figures that I didn't grab either. There's too much shit back in the day. Too much good stuff.
There was one period of time, like, I was just trying to collect all the figures that I can. So I had
Same.
I had some Final Fantasy VIII ones because that was what came out at the time. I bought all those cool Metal Gear Solid action figures.
Nice.
Those things were super cool.
I still have some of the original Kingdom Heart ones that came with like one Square Soft, and it still says Square Soft on it. The Square, like Kyrie and Maleficent. They had
they were in like blister packs, right?
Yeah, they were in blister packs. I still have a couple of those. I still have some of my Final Fantasy VIII summons somewhere.
Max.
Yeah, it was good stuff. Good stuff.
Mighty Max and Polly Pocket. Those were the ones that were the parallels to each other, right?
I think so.
Because Mighty Max was tiny too, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, then it would have been Polly Pocket.
I think it was Polly Pocket was the girl side for the same line, basically. What's going to be fun? Like, I'm going to be, like, reorganizing all of my shit soon. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to have a lot of fun doing, like, a full, like, Mary inventory.
Oh, man.
When was the last time we even took, like, full pictures of the collections? It's been a while.
It's been a while. My whole Sam Show collection hasn't been redone, and we still have Gigamina that we gotta unbox.
Plus, I have all the other shit that I have in storage. They don't have a room to display.
Exactly.
Like the wall of She-Hulk shit.
Yeah, you have a whole She-Hulk. Like we have so much stuff. We have so much stuff. But I like how everybody's going back to like Polly Pocket and Mighty Max right now.
Which reminds me, I still need to get one of those giant camis off of you.
Oh, yeah.
That's a thing we'll have to figure out one of these days.
Yeah.
Years, months, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, giant statue-wise, let's see, still need the Connecticut's, Geese, and Terry. You know what? Can we go on the site and see if Geese is still, see if he's sold out or not? Because I know Terry is still sold out. I haven't heard them doing another reprint. I missed the last reprint they did.
Connecticut's.
Yeah, just go to SNK.
Oh, what is this doing here?
Well, if not, it'd be really cool to just show it off. Hit the King of Fighters link. Yeah. Try the King of Fighters thing. Or any of these links?
No, okay. It's just displaying. You gotta go into the collections.
Geese Howard.
There we go.
So this is the Geese Howard. Right.
So is he still available? He's still 700?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But he's actually available?
He's been available. He hasn't sold out yet, but Terry has sold out twice.
Yeah. Again, my buddy Joey has been really trying to get the Terry.
God, I need this Geese figure.
I want the Goose.
God, I need him so bad.
Doesn't say he's sold out right now.
Oh shit, what? Okay, wait. Select one. Do one-time full payment and then click it, and once you go into the store, it'll tell you. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's the problem with this site.
Geese has the add to cart.
Yeah, click Geese and see if
No, it's not even grayed out, so for sure it's there.
Yeah.
There's $1,000 mine.
Yeah, it's the one I posted.
Yeah, the newest one.
Kimono one.
This one, that's right.
No,
not
that one.
It's a different one.
It's the one I posted on Twitter a few days back.
Is it another Game Harbor one?
Yeah,
it's not on this one. Right?
No, it's not a Connecticut.
Yeah, no, it's not. But it's her in the kimono, and I really want it. I want one.
Dizzy as well.
Yeah, the Dizzy's cool.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for my Giga Mary.
Yeah. Yeah, people do pay a lot for Mai. I'm one of them. All the Mai figures I've had over the years.
These are the ones that I have, yeah.
Yeah, you got that sick-ass Oni Akuma.
Yeah, these are the ones that actually Connecticut sent me.
You lucky.
Yeah, definitely not jealous in the slightest.
No, not at all.
Oh, this is the Daigo.
Oh, yeah, they have all the Daigo merch, too.
Yeah.
On here.
Yeah, I just want the Goose.
And that's so crazy, man. Have a fucking figure of Daigo.
Oh, it's so funny. Dude, they have a Rathalos.
Depends on which Mai you're talking.
Do you want the $7,000 Mai, the $1,000 Mai, or the $500 or $600 Mai? Is whatever you want to pay your money on, because those are legit prices for Mai figures that came out this year.
Mai literally has, I think, the widest range of price tags for a video game character.
One of them, yeah.
For a video game character. I think the only other characters that go that high are anime. I don't think I've actually...
No, because I think the highest Morgan and or Chun-Li is in the 700. The Chun-Li, the dress.
Yeah.
The Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, the PCS one.
The PCS toy, Pop Culture Shock.
Yeah. Oh, actually, Gordo, you might not have tuned in on the episode we talked about it. There's a 1-to-1 scale Mai Shiranui statue coming.
Oh, sure. Yep, okay.
Yeah.
Let's look at this beautiful, beautiful Mai-size Mai.
So, I know about the $200 Zero Suit. I actually don't want the Zero Suit. I've gone on record many times about how much I don't like Zero Suit, but I want the armored Samus one.
See, this Mai is only $7,000.
Yeah, 1-to-1 scale. She's a monster.
Yep.
No, it's a statue.
It is a statue. It is not posable. You just, it's just like those giant One Piece and Dragon Ball figures you see people buying from China.
Or that great meme video of the Luffy.
Why you gotta bring it up? Why you got?
See, I wish they had a picture of it standing next to something for scale.
They do. You know? They should. There should be a.
Oh,
there you go.
So fucking enormous.
Oh my god.
That was them putting it like on display at like Tokyo Game Show or something, or that big one in China, that big
I think it was at the
yeah.
Toy Fair China, whatever it was called. Yeah, I can't remember what that event was called.
For $7,000, you can have this.
But
that's all. Look at this lady in the background. She's like, oh my god.
She's like, holy shit! Don't break anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, God. Can you imagine putting that together? Oh, how nerve-wracking it is. Jesus.
I mean, you were the one that told me about the video of the people who dropped an arm.
Yeah, let's bring up that. You guys want to see? No.
I don't want to see it.
It's critical.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
You can close your eyes. I need them to see this. I have nightmares of this video.
No.
I have so many nightmares when I display my figures of the video we're talking about.
I'm not going to subject the stream to that.
James, it's too late. We have to. We built it up. You have to do it.
So I have a 1/6 scale statue that I dropped the head on that one.
Uh-huh.
And that broke my fucking heart. Watching that other video hurt more, and it's not even my fucking item.
It's not even my favorite character, and I was about to cry. It's just, it sends chills down your spine, because these figures are like $5,000 and up. All the life-size One Piece and Dragon Ball figures you see, they are thousands of dollars.
Thank you, Spiral Series.
Aw. Thank you very much. But
I mean, the reason why I have the Felicia that I have is because I saw the one from a long time ago, and I was like, I need to have a Felicia figure.
Of course you do.
I'm always wondering, too, if that Felicia figure was the one that I saw from a long time ago, but it's always hard to know, so, because I can't remember. It was at a Game Fan office.
Yes.
Way back in the day when I was helping them with their Marvel Superheroes
Cone,
guide.
are you still in the chat? Because if James isn't gonna Google the video, can you somebody send the link of it? I want all of you to feel my pain watching this video.
People in the chat have already admitted they're not ready for it.
No, nobody is ready for it, but you all need to see it.
I'm not gonna show it on stream. If they want to see it, they can click on a link. They can click on a link.
So I guess probably the easiest way to describe it is, you ever seen people like hang up pictures and posters on the wall? Well, now imagine having a 3-dimensional one instead.
Yeah.
That's the thing for figures.
The figures is just because you're a fan of something and it's cool to see it manifested in a 3D format like that.
Exactly. When it's your main or your favorite anime character of all time or something, and you actually get like a beautiful, thing to display of that said character, figures are great for that.
Yeah, and it has a little bit of like a visceral reaction. Like you see them in full 3-dimensional space. You can, it's really I don't know. I've been a figure collector for technically probably close to 25 years.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I've had to sell things for one reason or another. But I've been into figures for as long as I can remember because I grew up on like the Toy Biz X-Men figures.
Yeah, earlier in the show, for everybody who hopped in, we actually opened up this Storm collectible King of Fighters 98 Terry Bogard, and it just went over how cool this figure is because it's articulated, you could pose it, it's got bendable clothing, it's got all these cool effects. So there's also, you know, people who love collecting figures like this because you can actually do dynamic poses and everything too.
I mean, I think it's pretty coincident because you talked about how you had to sell off some of your collections, right? I mean, that's how I got a bunch of Cammy figures as well, is I bought them off of somebody, you know.
Yeah, I wonder who that was.
I don't know.
Some fucking asshole.
Actually,
So
got a bunch of Cammy figures.
Yeah.
I started to have no self-control with certain figures, and then at a point I realized I have too many My figures, I need to calm down. I have too many Morgan figures, I need to calm down. I have too many illustration books. That's the one that killed me, because you're buying a book 50 to 80 a pop, and you want it, you know, especially when it's of your favorite anime and all these characters that you get to see in like daily life illustrations, not just the same stuff you see. So that made me want illustration books by my favorite artists even more. But I'm really glad for the ones I collected in like the late 90s, early 2000s, because those are all out of print and relics, like my Obari one. I worship my Obari illustration book, and I only have one of his.
One of the toughest things right now, I mean, honestly, is like I used to buy a bunch of figures. Obviously, I can't anymore because it's an expensive hobby for sure.
It really is.
Yeah. Well, back when I was selling all those figures, of all of the figures from back then, there's only one that I'm mad about, because the guy who I sold it to decided to stop talking to me.
Oh.
And because he always promised me if there were anything that he bought and I needed to get him back, that he would be willing to sell them back to me, no problem. And now I've been unable to get a hold of him for over 2 years.
Yeah,
because he went off the deep end.
I was just gonna say he went off the deep end,
blocking people and
and went like AWOL on like Facebook and shit. And
y'all ready to find out what that figure is that I'm mad I can't get back?
Don't do it to yourself.
The KOF12 launch event Leona statue.
Oh shit.
It's not the greatest statue. It's not the most like valuable thing, but it's super rare now.
Right.
It's a little pricey, but yeah, it was from the KOF12 launch event.
Yeah.
And
he has it, and we can't get a hold of this fucking
theoretically
guy.
he has it. He might have sold it too.
He might have sold it. I mean, he's been known to completely be disrespectful to other people's belongings and destroy them and sell them off. So it's like
this is another story.
I'm not gonna drag people.
I'm just saying it's really effed up because Nathan, don't be mean to Jasmine. That was rude. Don't push her off the table.
Yeah,
It hurts, all right? It hurts. That's a very fucking rare Leona, all right?
Well,
so that
because
shit hurts.
there's not much of Leona. It's all chibis and shit.
Again, it's just
or those creepy dolls.
It's so
that
hard to
don't really
find.
Look like her.
It's so hard to find the variety a lot of the times, but I mean that's the tough thing is that people won't buy a lot of those things.
Well, you mean you remember how vocal I was throwing a shit fit that it was the first fucking KOF figure from Kodo.
I mean, people have tried to attack me for having Chun-Li figures and stuff because that's the only thing I can find. I can't get anything else.
If you're not like very figure savvy also, and you're not spending all your waking moments trying to hunt down shit online, you're gonna get the Chun-Li or the Morgan other than another rare, like said a BB Hood figure.
Yeah.
Or
I love a BB Hood figure.
or a Queen Bee figure.
Pardon me while I remind everyone that Adelheid has 0 merchandise.
Right.
Here we go.
Literally 0.
No, he doesn't.
I've never been a fan of Sakura.
He has acrylic stands and buttons. And acrylic keychains.
And I have all of them, I think.
I know you do.
Dude, there are no Necro figures. There's nothing.
There is.
Yeah, there is.
There is one?
There's gotchas.
No, I think we had Risaurus, when they did their Third Strike line, I think they made a necklace.
Oh, really?
they did.
Okay.
They did.
Yeah, there's not enough Senkos, which is really weird.
They are
she's the third place character in Drarstalkers.
Right, I know.
So she at least got like the noodle topper and shit like that.
Yeah, no. Didn't we get you a noodle topper?
Not the
No,
Senko
we haven't. We've been trying to get this.
Oh, that's right.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
we need to get you your Senko noodle topper.
What's that?
What is that,
What
Rio?
is what? Where are you reading?
No, it's from Rio. I mean, we trust Rio.
Yeah.
Can we click it?
Oh, it's a JPEG. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If it's a JPEG of what I speak of, don't get mad at me.
Yeah. Oh, this
Oh,
might
that
be.
is the one.
Yeah.
Except it's a JPEG instead of a video. There's a video, so it might not be the same one. Look away.
Yeah, close your eyes. Click it and close your eyes. So mad at this. It's such an issue for him. It's freaking killing me.
Oh
Shit!
It's worse.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
Okay, so here's the thing: is that's 2 of the Luffy statue. That tells me that is not a well-built statue.
No.
Oh, was it also Luffy?
Yes,
the
it's
other
the
one?
same Luffy. It is the same Luffy, but it's not that. Oh my god, that's a murder. That is a murder scene.
I mean, is that at least an earthquake? Like, what the fuck?
How much you want to bet it was a kid?
Oh, it's not working here.
How much you want to bet it was a kid?
Okay, well then that's their fault. You do not have a statue that's not stable like that and a child at the same time.
Nope. You choose one.
Dude, I've had an old Transformer toy broken by
Gomo
at one point in
freaking half.
time. You know, when my parents were trying to sell a house, a kid came into the
That
house and
figure
broke
did
one of
not
my
eat fruit.
Transformer figures
That's
that was
what
sitting
happened.
on a shelf. Yeah.
Like, a kid came in as part of the family looking at the house and started rummaging through shit and broke one of your
Well,
things.
there was just a figure on a shelf, and I think they weren't monitoring him and broke like one of the little thin pegs off of Inferno.
That sounds like they owe you some fucking money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
good
never
luck.
knew about it until
Until it
of
was
course
too
not.
late.
Right,
No,
yeah.
I've had a similar.
not One Piece anymore.
Oh shit! All right, you know what, chat? I'm gonna find the video so you guys can see it. Honestly.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, that was too good.
Dr. Omnipotent, what is your Twitter? I want to follow you for that one. Good lord. That is fucking severe.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh.
That is priceless.
I
I would like to subscribe to your newsletter. Got you. I'm
wonder.
man of my word.
I wonder, I wonder if it was the same guy who broke the
Yeah,
arm.
here's the video. All right, you guys, enjoy this one.
Boom. Fucking hell.
Everybody, after you see what I am going to post up in the link, I want you please type your reactions. Here you go. There you go.
Oh boy.
And now I play the waiting game.
So thank you guys for watching.
God, James. Go feed the cats. If you don't want to look, go feed the cats. They're hungry. Look at Nathan only came up here to stare at us.
Papa, I want food.
Click it. Click it.
Let's see if I can get him to do it.
Click it. You be afraid. It's gonna hurt you in your crotch when you see it. Just click it. I already gave you the trigger warning.
I mean, in all fairness, I still feel like the JPEG is worse, except the fact that you get to watch the owner's reaction to it.
So I'm wondering. So that's what I was wondering. What if the person who dropped the arm? What if it was like they broke the arm, so they just dropped the whole statue and like tried to go viral? You know,
Settings are different. The settings are dramatically different.
Oh,
too.
is it? Okay.
Woo!
Yeah, right? Fuck, right?
Dude, the chat in the shade today, I'm loving it. It's delicious.
Oh my god. What I'm thinking, because it is the exact same Luffy that we saw in that
Right,
other
it's just a
aftermath
really
shoot,
bad.
I'm thinking they built it like they do mannequins. If you've ever worked retail, you know that certain mannequins, the arms will fall off a lot, and that's how they break is because they're not properly clicking in the joints in place. And when you watch that video, you see him put the arm in there like he put it in there and it was fine. And he turns around and it falls and bursts into thousands of pieces. And the guy's like, oh, you know, so it's just like, I don't know.
Speedwagon, I like that one as well.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. I have to agree. Like, I mean, I've been thinking, like, you know, if we ever put together something like that.
Yeah,
How am I going to reinforce things? What am I going to put on the floor as a safety net?
Yeah, I mean, like
a fucking air mattress or shit, you know.
One of a thick Tempur-Pedic rug, and you still run the risk if something does fall from it, if it's gonna hit something else on the way and ship it, and it's just like, if you're gonna be spending over $5,000 on a figure, this has to be so nerve-wracking. And I know
I'm gonna be honest. I have no intention of assembling it on fucking tile.
That's another thing. These people are just like so excited and they're putting it on towel. Not one towel or plush, cozy, soft landing, you know, if something breaks surface is below this figure.
Can you buy figure insurance?
So
yeah.
It's amazing.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, honestly, as a homeowner, you can insure goddamn near anything.
Oh, right.
So you could probably, like, do some things. But in terms of any sort of, like, guarantees from the manufacturer or your distributor, nope.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
Once you take it home, it's over. It's yours.
Yeah, it's and that is a big risk, and that's really, really scary, especially for people who buy these giant figures like this, because it's just if you bought a $6,000 figure, and like the My one, if you bought the My one, what would you guys do? How would you build that? How would you set it up? I mean, are you gonna put foam down, like, and do you keep it in a glass case? And
so, I mean, my question, too, is, like, you know, I don't know how the arms are exactly going to be attached. Would I want to add, like, glue to reinforce it?
That's another thing.
But then what if I move after that?
Exactly. That's the other problem. Like, I want to know what the instructions are.
I mean,
I wonder if they have instructions for that statue.
You would be able to get a viral video of someone moving it for you, because they would have to, like, hug my... and just be like, what? Would look very wrong.
I'm sorry. I would rather have my statue than clout.
Yeah, fair enough.
Luffy, let's see. Luffy's statue, 1-to-1 scale, assembly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to find a.
That's why I would be scared too, because it's animals, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, on the other hand, seeing Jasmine perched on, like, the Mai's shoulder would be fucking hilarious.
It would be hilarious. Yeah, it would be. Would you want to be... I've tried to get... I can't do it with Nathan, obviously, because he's a big fat chonk, but I've tried to get Jasmine comfortable standing on my shoulder, but she's not. She won't be comfortable, so...
Oh, yeah. See, somebody is selling this one for $6,000 on eBay.
I mean, that's the worst, right, Hawk? Because, like, there's always those videos of the people buying the PS5 in line and then coming outside and smashing it for clout and stuff like that.
Yeah, like, who
I
the
just
fuck...
don't understand
Yeah,
that.
that's so awful.
So...
That shit
going back
pisses
to when
me
I was
off.
selling all my statues, I had to sell one of my Cammy statues, and it was the original PCS Toys one. And I sold it on eBay, repacked it, and everything was fine. And then I shipped it. And then suddenly the motherfucker makes an eBay claim that it shipped broken, and he sends photos of a completely smashed statue, getting his money back. I fought it, I lost.
Are you serious?
So not only is he asked out his Cammy, but the money. So that guy totally scammed him.
Yeah, I got scammed all to hell, and I was like, well, I even
point?
insured the package through the mail.
Right.
He would never go to the post office to complete the claim.
Now, how does it benefit them?
Because he probably already owned the statue, it got destroyed, so he bought one and then fucking scammed me so we could keep the statue and have a free replacement.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And yeah, so eBay told me to go fuck myself. And the post office wouldn't complete the insurance claim without him finishing the claim. And he obviously never did.
Right.
Because what does it matter to him? He got his.
Yeah.
Right. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's why I never sell or try to sell anything on eBay, because something like that happened with me with an anime DVD collector set that I was trying to sell. And yeah, fuck eBay. It is such trash. Anyways, James,
and again,
I'm gonna send...
and just for me, just like kind of fuck the post office, because why did I fucking insure it?
Right.
For nothing.
Right. Go find his shipping address, and we'll send the internet after him.
All right, I gave you a link to please click. It is not of a breaking statue. I'm not going to be a dick like that. But I want to
Would have
see...
been really funny.
No, I know, but no. I want to see them assemble it because I'm now, since we've been talking about this, I'm now so curious to see how you exactly assemble it.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, so, and it's a speed one too. So I've seen these guys.
Holy crap, the rest of that fucking display workshop.
I've seen them unbox a fuck ton of stuff. They always are into the giant figures on display. So these people I usually watch a lot when it comes to unboxing stuff.
Holy crap.
But this is another giant Luffy.
Oh,
That's the base.
So I want to see.
That looks very Dragon Ball.
No, but
That base looks super Dragon Ball-ish.
oh my god.
see how it looks like a giant gotcha. This one looks, and the arms are attached. So this one
pretty
seems
light.
a little. Yeah, it looks like
grab
a
his crotch.
giant. See, that part would have made me nervous.
He's like, oh wait, don't put that on yet.
Okay, that was a really easy assembly.
Also, it's a different 1-to-1 scale.
It is.
It's actually a different statue.
It is, but like I think I'm gonna start studying how they actually put them together and how different ones interlock because I'm curious about that other Luffy. So, all right. Anyways,
We've been at this for a while now.
yes.
I've been happy about it.
Me too.
We should just change Synchronize to the figure show.
I mean, that's
synchronized.
Right, yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah. I mean, the other week we showed off slippers.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh yeah, Neo Geo slippers. I mean, if you love SNK, then you obviously buy a lot of merchandise.
or
SNK
you
have to pull it out again.
You likely buy a lot of
No,
merch.
I'm going to because look, all these other viewers they didn't get to see Terry. Before we go, I'll let you see Terry.
I'll show you Terry.
I show you Terry. You like Terry? Come here. This is Terry. This is his background. This is the cool part about Storm Collectibles, again, because you could do this. This is Southtown's ass, and Southtown's ass gets this really cool background.
Filmed before a live studio audience.
Filmed in front of a cat. See?
The
Look at
cat,
how
is
cool that
KO?
looks, no
I mean,
matter what's in the...
cat, there is a cat in the background, right?
Right?
That cat, the cat actually exists in the back.
And I think before the show we've actually shown because probably Tom looked it up. Photos of where this is actually based.
Right,
We talked about when we went over background stages and how beautiful they are. That was one of them where we talked about it. So, real quick, again, with Storm Collectibles, they do really well on the faces. You get like 4 different faces, all sorts of articulation on the body for any type of dynamic pose or anything that Terry does. So, you know.
Yeah, no, SNK's
You get
stage design is always fucking
4 different
great.
types of waving ponytails. I love how they have 4 different types of waving ponytails here. So you could do anything. It's so great. When you're like doing his punches or flying or anything. You can easily remove, this is cool because a lot of the parts, so you're able to move and pose the figure better. Like a lot of the clothing is bendable.
Yeah, it's that like
So
light
it's
vinyl
like
rubbery
yeah.
kind of thing.
I mean,
Oh, even his t-shirt is too, actually.
because I'm wondering, like,
They're
how do
soft.
you even
Yeah, grab
take
his
this
pants.
off and go, and how do you even put this one on?
The-
Like, how
the
do-
arms disconnect at the shoulder.
You can,
oh,
yeah,
you can pull the arms off. Oh, I see.
So if
I see.
even the shredded t-shirt.
Dude, fuck yeah, just let him walk around in a tank top.
Yeah, I'm going to now. Shh. Here we
No
go.
more shredded sleeves?
No more shredded sleeves. He cleaned up a little.
Yeah, I'm really
Wait, hang on, let's
surprised
change
that,
it. Oh, okay.
that
Put
Girl
that on
Terry
first.
was the first
Oh, you
heroine's
did.
figure.
Is it? Oh,
is.
dang. Okay, okay.
I'm putting arms on backwards. Look at
I'm
me.
just holding out hope for the KOF Kodo of Mary to be more than 5 years away.
But do you actually think that they're gonna make one?
Of course, they have to.
Okay, again, like they've got the license for all of '98 and all of Heroines. They'll eventually run out of characters. They have to.
Oh man. I mean,
And it's not like Street
I
Fighter
like
where you're
that.
gonna make 4 Sakuras before you make a Mika or something.
Right.
Exactly.
Or Colleen.
I mean,
Where's our Colleen figure? Where's our Monat figure? You guys are slacking. Where's Falk?
Did y'all really get the license for like launch and like maybe season 1 and nothing else?
Yeah, did you all forget about the female?
Oh no, because Sakura's there.
Yeah,
because Sakura was like season 4. And they got
Sakura,
2 of her.
Yeah, she gets 2 variants before Colleen or Falk or Monot get one. Is disgusting.
And 2
or
Chuns.
Lucia.
And 2 Chuns.
And Lucia. What?
And 2
Like,
Cammies and
garbage?
Decapre.
Seriously. That's some bullshit. You guys need to fix your Street Fighter nonsense.
I would get a Lucia.
Get it together.
I would get a Lucia.
I know you
I'd rather have a Final Fight 3 Lucia.
Right. Oh, I mean, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, you can pose him in any way. And, again, Storm Collectibles, not only do they have the 98 figures, they also have World Heroes and Samurai Showdown figures. And Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. So...
I really wish they'd gotten into the KI. I would have bought a Fulgore like this.
Oh, that would have been
Fulgore
cool.
would have
And
been
then
sick.
Fucking right?
the effects that come
Like,
with it,
Fulgore
too.
was one of my favorite original KI characters. Like, I loved Fulgore, dude.
I was definitely, I mean, besides Orchid because girl, I was definitely a Glacier
See, I
guy.
didn't like
Yeah,
Orchid
there is a Monot
either.
figure.
Like, I don't know.
It's not that great of a figure.
Orchid was
we're
too much
basically
like
talking about the Kodo series, the Bishoujo.
Orchid felt too
series.
much like the like, oh, we're trying to make our own Mai, you know, kind of like it's super obvious kind of character, and that's why I wouldn't have any interest in a female Terry either, just because that whole thing just creeps me out. So,
I mean, coming from people who have played SNK games forever, we have, female Iori. We have female Kyo.
Who made the Fulgore and Hisako?
no, they did it with the new KOF. I think I have that Hisako.
The new KOF.
Oh no,
KI.
I'm sorry, KI.
But
No,
was it
actually
Storm?
no, I never bought the Hisako,
Was it
but I
Storm?
wanted the
It might have been
Hisako.
Storm.
Ultimate Source is what someone's saying.
Yeah.
So,
So, I mean, because I vaguely remember those existing, but... Yeah, no, but that's the thing. We're talking about Kotobukiya doing it.
Yeah, we're only
not PCS.
we're only
And
talking
then-
Kodo figures.
yeah, I
And
think I
we're talking
wanted
about, like,
to get
Storm.
I wanted to get the Hisako, but I don't think I ever
Yeah,
did
so
get it.
I just really want to say one thing, is that I really try to delineate when I talk about figure, I mean action figure, and when I say statue, that's non-posable you deal with.
Right, yeah. Mhm.
And so, Terry is a figure.
This is a full-on
And
action
a
figure.
Fulgore action figure would fucking slap. I don't think we ever got one. I think there is a statue of him.
Well, there's also the Ultimate Source Fulgore here, see, but this is
So-
more based on the modern KI as opposed to the original KI.
So he is an action figure. He's only 6 inches.
Yeah,
And
these ones are
he-
smaller. Yes.
Yeah, he's non-satisfactory. I'm not happy about him.
It was because he's based off of
The
the
new
new one. Right? Yeah, you're looking more for the old.
Yeah, original one would be fucking.
But yeah,
even KI2.
If you guys like 98 style Terry or Iori or Kyo or Rugal, then these this collector's set is for you.
Anyways, the point was that I was really surprised that Storm didn't lean into that.
But yeah, I'm really happy with this figure. Again, thank you, Matt, for giving this to me for my birthday
Yeah, the
last year.
the KOF15 stove was really cool.
Stove.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got like a bunch of like vinyl overlays and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
we definitely need a KOF stove whenever we get
A Kula mini fridge.
Oh God, stop! We could do the mini fridges.
It could be my beer Kula.
It was so dumb. Oh my God, you made me stupid laugh in front of everyone, you asshole.
And James is just mad. He's like, "Damn, I should have made that joke."
Which
I
one?
know, right?
Did you not listen to me?
I heard it, but I don't think I caught it.
I want to get a Kula mini fridge. It can be my beer Kula.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
No, it's
okay.
ice cream. It's for ice cream only.
Ice cream cooler.
You keep beer and ice cream in there, and there you go.
Yeah, Fatal Fury hot dog stand is definitely the way to go.
Aw, that'd be adorable. I'm sure it's somewhere in Mexico already.
Benny Toaster.
Benny Toaster.
I feel like Benny Meyer would have to be the power strip, right?
No. He'd be an electric tea
Surge
kettle.
protector.
No, he'd
I like
totally
the
be
idea of
electric
power
tea
strip because
kettle.
then he just takes his shirt off.
There you go. That's even perfect. Now I just want it so that you plug stuff into his chest, you know? It's just a Benny Maru figure like this the whole time.
Good night, everyone.
Do you understand?
I'm hungry.
It would be called Benny Maru's Trip.
Like that game Akibus Trip.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I meant.
Terrible.
I'm glad I caught it.
Yeah.
You know,
Good for me.
I understand. This is completely feasible because we already have like Hello Kitty toasters and Hello Kitty microwaves and water dispensers. So having KOF ones is it? Why don't we
Your
already?
whole-
Is the question.
No. Oh my god, I've got the best idea.
Oh god.
No.
So you know those little night lights that are projectors and they spin in circles?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but you put geese in the bottom of it, it's a raging storm.
Yeah, there you go.
And then you get like this light reflected everywhere.
That'd be pretty sick, actually.
So we hope you enjoyed the show. Just playing. Do you have any more merchandise ideas? I'm sure let SNK listen to your merchandise ideas.
Yeah, and then we're gonna end up being like Homer designing a car. They're gonna make something and it won't sell.
Patent pending.
You know what? Actually,
We're gonna make the Homer.
In honor of this little box set here, we should pick something from O2 UN.
Well, I mean, what about the Galaxy Antonov story wrestling stuff?
Okay, they didn't hear me about the Mitenkun pillow, and they didn't hear me about the GAW merchandise.
Yeah.
We're still waiting
Yeah.
for Ripaway pants.
I'm still
I want
waiting
a whole GAW tracksuit.
I'm still waiting for the burnt out neon porn sign.
We need the popcorn sign.
Yeah.
That's just exactly what I
Yeah.
said.
No. It needs to be made.
Yeah, we need to make the popcorn sign.
You need to
but then-
tell the guy.
Yeah, tell the guy
tell
to make
the
to
guy.
make the popcorn sign, but then have like an
That's-
actual switch to turn off which letters, so you can make it like the
Yes.
pre-release or post-release versions.
Yes. Not only Shune headphones, we also talked about Iori's jacket, his jewelry. You know, they already have Kyo gloves out there. Like
Antonov's hat.
Antonov brand cigars. Antonov Ray-Ban collab. Okay, get some cool Ray-Ban aviators. You know, the Antonovs. So, just, there's so many things that could be done for SNK merchandise. There really, really is. We have fucking Iori soba noodles, okay?
Chris Timms,
Or-
really?
What did I miss?
Chris Timms. You too can jump CD.
Oh my god, that was too good. Yes.
Rio, have you seen my eye patch? Were you there for that episode?
I don't know. Cause like I'm thinking
Yeah, like Air Forces, Air CDs.
Air CD1s is what they'd be called.
We need to stop. We're giving out too many good ideas. And we need to be patent pending this shit. Oh my god. Everybody quick, patent pen your ideas, okay?
Oh no, of course. I mean, there's plenty of
God.
Opie mouse pads out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it's...
And the thing is, though, like, real talk, if you're gonna do Opie mouse pads, you also have to do one for Iori's pecs.
You gotta do one for Terry's ass.
Oh yeah, that's Southtown ass.
Southtown ass. Gotta have
I
that.
totally, definitely want that actually, because you get just the red background and the star,
Dude,
and then
actually,
just
what have they not done that for Captain America yet? An MCU America's
no,
ass.
Because
it exists.
Ameri-
It exists.
It does.
well,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
but I mean, as a fan project, because American marketing teams are never gonna have that kind of
Oh
humor.
yeah.
No,
for sure, for
but
sure.
artist alley artist.
Yeah.
No, it
okay,
already
okay,
exists.
okay,
Trust. But
Yeah.
yeah, pretzel stand. No, definitely geese.
Pretzel stand.
Why haven't they sold geese brand pretzels? If we have Iori udon,
Well, because pretzels and soy sauce don't mix.
it doesn't matter. But oh yeah, we have geese soy sauce. We have 2 bottles downstairs.
Shit's delicious, by the way.
I wonder if
So-
they could do like geese pretzels, but with like the custard inside or something like that, little pretzel pastries or something like that. That would be amazing.
I mean, they have Sukana's finger from Jujutsu Kaisen, so and it does not look like a finger.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
One of these days you're gonna be the Captain America. Like, oh, I got that one.
Yeah, I know. I understood that reference. Man.
shit.
Not-
We've been going off for so long. My Yamazaki coat dropped. Oh my god!
Oh, dang.
I completely forgot.
I thought you took it off.
Yeah, getting into shit. Jesus. No, it's actually really delicious. It pairs well with sashimi. It is.
Yeah, it's a really good sushi soy sauce.
It's a legit Japanese brand.
It's a little higher in sodium because it has some MSG in it. It is fucking delicious.
So good.
But it's a little saltier tasting than most soy sauces we have.
Yeah, where's my knife? There's my knife.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
there definitely
no,
needs
we
to
got
be a
the-
knife set
But-
for Yamazaki.
Yeah,
as
a
well.
Yamazaki knife. What was that knife set back in the day that everybody, you always saw infomercials
I know what you're
about
talking
it?
about.
Ginsu?
Yeah.
Yes, Ginsu knife. Yeah, and we need like Yamazaki brand Ginsu knives.
So
That's exactly
don't
what we
forget,
need.
Yamazaki's actual habit is knife collecting.
Yes.
Or his hobby. I said
Yes.
habit, didn't I?
It's
Yes.
both.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
him, it's both.
But yeah, his actual hobby is knife collecting. So, I mean, that seems only right.
Yeah, I mean, how else are you gonna slice up the best horse sashimi if you don't have the Yamazaki Ginsu knife collection?
Because you don't do it yourself. You tell someone to do it for you.
Oh,
Yamazaki knife collection. It slices, it dices, it chops up bogards.
yeah, a Blue Mary taser.
I am
That'd be
100%
amazing.
down for a Mary branded
Oh
taser.
man,
Oh man.
call it the Anton
Dude,
2000.
seriously, no, like, all jokes aside, they should do, like, a real about self-defense kit. It would actually be cool.
Mary taser,
Tasers,
Yamazaki
knives.
knives.
Yeah.
What else we got here? We got,
Righted pepper spray, maybe? Because of the spit.
Oh, because of the
Oh,
puff, right?
that's
right,
funny.
okay,
That's
okay.
actually really funny. Holy shit. Who else? Ow!
Nest brand 3D printer that
Ow!
only prints Kyos.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Man.
Oh my god! Holy shit! That's going in the highlights. Oh my god! That's going in the 1-year anniversary highlights. Oh my god! I'm
It is true.
sweating.
Yeah.
Oh.
So before we close today, actually, crazy enough, we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary.
I'm gonna cry. Oh my god!
We're coming up on our anniversary for SNKronize. Actually,
SNKronize's 1-year anniversary is coming up.
It's right around the corner.
It really is. We started this in January.
6th.
January 6th was our first
6th or
SNKronize.
7th,
something like that.
I think it was the beginning of January this year was our first SNKronize show. New Year's is in like a day and a half or a day now, and we are going to be having a big celebration here for our first anniversary SNKronize show. So I hope you guys.
God damn it, these are so good!
This is a really good stream, you guys think.
The idea.
I can
is-
love you guys.
the
Jesus,
idea-
I can't.
I would actually buy that, by the way.
So the idea is, we kind of wanted to just put together a bunch of highlights.
And we need your help.
If you have any memories of like cool moments,
Yeah.
Your favorite moments that you have with us on the show. Any really funny parts, highlights, or good
Yeah,
things
just favorite
we talk
moments
about.
from this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, from this year of the show. Please tell us
Tweet
what
it
they
at us,
are,
yeah.
or tweet it at us, or send us a clip, because we want to put them all together and do.
Yeah, we're just gonna
something
do
special.
we're gonna do like a
Highlight
sitcom
clips.
does. It's like,
Yeah.
we don't have a show this year, so let's just do our highlight clip reel show.
Yeah, no, we'll totally do that. But yeah, I really we could use the help. So
Yeah,
we
like-
have a lot of footage to go through. But if you guys have some favorite things
It's a good ass one. by
that
the
you
way.
liked, yeah, the gender bit. Oh, subscribe to get.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, if you have any
we'll do
ideas,
a Gintama. Yes,
yeah.
Gintama filler episode,
Yeah.
1-year anniversary special.
Definitely need to do one from right before Thanksgiving where you forgot that we're the only country that celebrates it.
Definitely need to do the Yoshitora clip. And
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
100%.
me
me
pulling
off.
the cards. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so please, if you guys, can check on
Every
the
ti-
YouTube or
Dude,
check
yeah.
whatever, and just send
Someone
us.
clip at all the times I mentioned Transformers.
Oh God! Oh my God!
Not the whole conversation, just
Right,
every time
yeah.
the word exits your mouth.
No.
Like, Transformers,
Right.
Transformers.
And now
G1.
I want to put that together. Now
Yeah.
I definitely want to put that together.
So yeah, if you want to, and you can hit up any one of us, or you can send it to the synchronized Twitter, which would also be really easy.
Please send it either to one of us or the synchronized Twitter so we can note that clip, or if you find a clip and send it, we'd very much appreciate it, because we want this to be a big special show with all of you guys, and
so what we'll probably be doing is doing it the first Wednesday after we hit the 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
So it becomes official.
Yeah, and because also, God willing, next Wednesday will be reveal.
Right.
Because that will be actually maintaining schedule.
Yeah.
Which will probably finish the Nests team. Probably.
Because, I mean, it's only one of two characters potentially now, right?
Yeah.
We're assuming it's going to be Kula or Elizabeth.
And if I was them, I would save Elizabeth for last.
Right, because she's going to be the last one.
Oh, yeah, the James Transformer rant. Oh, God.
Yeah, so January 12th is when we're planning to do the 1 year celebration.
Yeah.
So that'll be, January 12th will be our 1 year anniversary
I might actually
show.
even bring a drink on. Like, have some, like, chew highs or something.
No.
Do we want to make some Blue Marys?
We're going to make Blue, thank you. Okay. We're going to make Blue Marys.
Okay, fine. I'm not going to argue that.
I will make the Blue Marys like we did that one time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because they were actually really good. And you didn't get to try it.
I didn't get to try it.
No, so now we're doing it.
Okay.
We're doing it. Okay.
Is that against terms of service to drink on stream?
Absolutely
not to drink. It's only if you like get way too shitty and turn into an asshole.
If you turn
it's kind of like public intoxication.
Yeah,
Okay. Fair enough.
We can be sipping and reminiscing.
Yeah, and besides, it's not like you're gonna drink that much.
Yeah.
So
you'll probably have one Blue Mary. So. No, we're doing this.
Probably half of one.
I mean, the goal is to try and get James to drink one Blue Mary.
Peer pressure.
Jesus.
So anyway, I guess we're going to be drinking.
My grade school classes told me to avoid peer pressure.
And look, they all pressured you into believing it.
Yeah, I know, right? But it wasn't peer pressure; it was authority pressure.
Well, I mean, considering the intellect of some of the people we're around.
I love that Gojo. Love that Gojo emoji.
So anyway,
all right.
So next week,
song.
You know what? I'm going to say trash head.
Trash head.
OTUM trash head.
Yeah, because we opened this up. So
because we opened this up and he's not in 15, so fuck it.
KOF.
O2UM.
Please put Ginets in. There is time, please.
Trash head. This one?
That's the one.
Yep.
Actually, don't do the extended one. That's that's the one is fine.
That's good.
Oh, dude, a K-Power Glove would be fucking cool.
Yeah, it would.
I mean,
glowy with LEDs.
Especially because it works with the cannon, because it doesn't work 100%.
See, this is what I mean. Like, I swear Jasmine understands English, because like I think she's getting the idea that we're about to stop.
Well, they know when we're about to stop.
Well, and you can tell the energy. Like, okay, we're done being stupid and hype and laughing around.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And now I need to take a pic of Nathan being a butt, looking at James angrily, frustrated, waiting for the show to end.
Yeah, I want a Ganeth hairdryer.
Ganeth. No, it has to be a Ganeth's hair bleach kit. Where it's
no, one of those.
No, a Yamazaki one.
No, one of those bladeless room fans, like a Dyson fan.
The Dyson fans
that have no wind blades. They're just funnel air.
No. Ganeth's air gun. Yeah, those air guns people would fart in and then shoot at someone. Yeah,
you knew people who did that besides David?
Yes.
Because I'm sure David did it.
No, that would be the first thing he and his brothers would do. All right.
Anyways, thanks everyone. We will see you next week, hopefully with a character reveal, and then we'll see you the following week with our best attempt at a clip show.
All right. Peace out. Yay.